All right, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the extremely late night stream. What time is it? 8:30 right now, p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And hope you guys are doing well. Late night streams are going to be more normal this summer because it is incredibly hot here. And it's a little bit easier to stream at night. I don't have to stand in a pool of sweat and just, be trundling through it. So tonight we have a single faction tournament. We have close to 40 people signed up, which is great for such an hour. So really, really cool to see that the community is able to get together any hour of the day or night. We are going to be playing Dwarfs, which is going to be fun. Oh, you did? Scout, you played. Yeah, Prepare for the Bear is a very good player. Yeah, that's a very tough opponent you ran into there. But we'll be starting the tournament in about a minute. Alrighty, so let's fire up the beast. Let's get it going. I want to find an excuse to use a Kadai Destroyer tonight really, really badly. But again, that will hamper our chances of winning pretty considerably, but maybe we can. So here's all the players. Yeah, pretty big tournament, actually. This is going to be fun. We got some sweaty players here for sure. Make sure you check in if you guys want to play. Not only do you need to sign up, you also need to click the check-in button within an hour of the tournament starting. And go from there. Yeah. Hot dog hot tub stream. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility somewhere down the road, you know? Tess, thank you for becoming a channel member. Greatly appreciate it. And Jordan, yes, perfect timing, my friend. You're here. It's go time. Got up to nearly 100 degrees Fahrenheit with humidity level of wet. Ooh, that's rough. Where are you at? East Coast? Yeah. That's the thing about East Coast. It gets humid. Like, I much prefer dry heat. Where I live, it's like pure dry heat. Like, there's no moisture at all. I mean, a little bit today, but generally there's almost none. All right, so let's check here, see how everything looks. Heading over to the tournament. We have I think I saw a lot of Skaven players signing up tonight. I think that was the most populous faction I saw. I think it was Skaven. All right, cool. So let's get this going here in a minute and see what happens. It is going to be a good old jolly time. How did your Chorf army do in tabletop the other day? Pretty good. We actually tied. So I was playing my Heil friend and we tied. It was a great game. Because in tabletop, if you don't beat your opponent by more than 100 victory points, it's considered a tie. If you're within 100 points of one another, they call it a draw. So it was a really good game. It was my first time really playing them. But Chorfs are really fun. The Iron Demon was like big MVP. On top of that, the Sorcerer Prophet was fine. You know, it's just a generic caster who has high toughness. The Orc War Boss, the Black Orc War Boss was really, really good on the Wyvern. Yeah, it was a good time. I just started playing multiplayer this week, joined some tourney, and already won 2 games. Right on, let's get it. Attaboy test. Well played. All right, so I'm going to refresh this, and we're going to get the tourney started, and we'll be jumping into our first match right away here. All right, so let's do this. Let's generate ye old brackets and let's have some fun, man. Let's have some fun. All right, so that is done. And we are playing against Maverick Sloth, a very strong opponent, game 1. A solid tournament player. All right, so let's do the announcements. Brackets live. 40 minutes. All right, I just got a message here. All right, perfect. And yeah, we're good to go. Let's go have some fun. I don't know what Maverick Sloth is playing. Turn lobby. Yeah, it was incredibly hot here yesterday where I live. Oh my god, it was nuts. Today was a much nicer day, but man, it was I'll do the translation. Although I suspect most people who are here now are probably here in the States. All right, so let's check this. Get my opponent in here. Good luck, have fun. Hey, Kyle, thank you for the tenor. Heat index of 110 are common here in Arkansas this time of year. Oh, that's brutal. That's what it was here yesterday. So I live in a small mountain village. It has very cold winters, but the summers get really hot as well. So it was 110 degrees here yesterday. It was more sitting between 105 and 110. Today it was like 90, so it wasn't as bad. But 110 in Celsius is what? So it was 43 degrees Celsius yesterday. And then it went down today, thankfully. But it was hot as hell. And like even if you have like, you know, AC and all these different things, it's still really unpleasant to be locked in a room with your old PC, sweating it on up. Okay, checking here. Okay. Oh, okay. I think somebody accidentally advanced our Swiss. Let's see if they did that. Okay. Ooh, that's actually tricky. Okay, so what we're going to have to do then is we are going to have to do it this way. Okay. So goblins. Just be careful. So just a little bit of admin work here. Okay. Okay, no problem. So we'll just have to do a quick thing with that. No problem. Okay, is my opponent here? Not yet. So the Maverick Sloth hasn't arrived. We'll figure out our build in just a second. And we will just be playing 2 rounds like this. Huh. Early. So give me 1 second, my friends. Just got to do a little bit of admin work here. 115 in Northern California. Wow. Where are you at in Northern California, Tim? You must be in like, are you like in the kind of more inland towards like Central Valley area? That must be pretty brutal for sure. Okay. All right. So someone next advance round 2. So just give me 1 second to do this. As such, that round will be your second round. Do not play round 2 until round 1 is done. Okay. Alrighty, outstanding. So we should be fine. The Renegade Moose is here, so we're going to do our corn build. I'm checking here. Somebody got entered twice. Okay, yeah. Oh, but are they not going to be able to enter scores for the first round? Hopefully they will be able to. We're going to have to see how this goes. So players will play, and if they can't report scores, we're going to have to get to the bottom of it. Do you get any chance to play Orcs and Goblins? So I, let me get my build together real quick. So I play Chaos Dwarves, and they use Black Orcs, and they also use the Orc War Boss. So I have played like to an extent, but not too much. Okay, I got to focus up on this build here. So we're playing against Khorne here in the first game. Sorry, I had some admin stuff. Okay. Try refreshing. Should be good. Okay, no problem. So against Khorne, probably you don't need Great Weapon Infantry, honestly. You're going to be running into Bloodletters, and the map is going to be what for round 1? For round 1, we have the Edge of the Darkwood. Okay, so a biggish open map, so there's going to be some shenanigans with that. Khorne is probably going to bring Karanak. He's pretty scary. Maverick Sloth, Magma Cannons might be okay here. Probably bringing a Deathreak rocket launcher is also a good idea against Khorne. Oh, you're up by UC Davis. Yeah, so my old job, I used to work up in that area during the summers, and it was really hot, actually. Yeah, it was really, really hot. Okay, so against the old corn dog. Huh. How do we want to play this, man? I think I need to do something fun and cool. Something a little bit different. So I'm going to go off meta here, and it could cost us the game, but at the end of the day, I think it'll be pretty damn cool. All right, so that's a fun spell. That's a fun spell. This is always good. Let's go off meta. Let's go really off meta here. Okay, so we don't need that. We bring this, and we cut these abilities. That one might be okay. What other debuff spells could we do? Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we can just... The players will just know their opponents for round 2. You bet. Yeah. Hopefully, folks can report their scores. I'm able to report my score, so I think folks in round 1 should be fine. Against Khorne... Huh. Yeah, that could be kind of fun. We're going extremely off meta here, and it's risky because Maverick Sloth is a very good player, but I want to do interesting stuff tonight, you know? I don't want to just be doing the same old stuff. Okay. Bring five of the Doom Trains. The Khorne is pretty good against big monster stuff for sure. All right, so let's get you, and then we need to get a couple of these in reserve. Looking great. Oh, I need to pick out a spell. Yeah, what magic do I want on this guy? Oh, those kind of nukes are all right. We could try the Curse of Hashit. I don't even know what that spell does. It's like a direct damage spell. Okay. We can do a little bit of that. Let's try this out. This is going to be fun. I have no idea how this is going to work out, ladies and gentlemen. I have absolutely no idea. Okay, so from here, we probably cut a couple of you guys, and then we want to get some skirmishers. Khorne loves dealing with skirmish cavalry. It's one of the advantages we for sure have in this matchup. And aside from this, we got to max out on hobgoblins here. We want to get some renders with great weapons because they're very strong. Probably a single magma cannon is also a good choice, maybe. So what is Khorne going to bring? Khorne's going to bring the... yeah, they're going to have bloodletters galore. So we just need a way to kill bloodletters. That's really the biggest thing. If we can just karate chop the bloodletters, we should be okay. Yeah. Cursive hash, it doesn't seem terribly strong to me. Okay, so let's get you in there. And this build is so expensive. So freaking expensive. Infernal Ironsworn aren't a bad unit in this matchup since Khorne can't like nuke them easily. They have to fight them up close. They do trade pretty well into most of those infantry that they can have. But man, this build is so haggard. Oh god, it just feels so bad and janky. Well, you know what? If there was a time for it, we're all good. Go like have fun. So this is risky. My opponent's very good. Very, very strong player. Okay. And let's do it to it. It's just time. Khorne is like one of those weird matchups in which you can bring things that like typically are risky to bring in other matchups, but here you can get away with it, which is very fun. It's very fun indeed. All right. Good luck to my opponent, man. You guys are in for a treat. I guarantee you're going to like this build. Do you think it's a blunderbuss build? That's a really fair guess. Like a mass gun line? Yeah. That could be good against Khorne, actually. Like, if you have enough layers. Because you have really good cheap screening with the hobgoblins and stuff. Not hobgoblins, the goblin laborers and orc laborers. More so the goblin ones at 150. You can just throw them in front and then use your gun line to do work. But, you know, we're going to put it to the test. We will put it to the test. All right, and it is go time. And should be fine here. Cool, let's do it, man. You see Fireborning coming? Yeah, Fireborn are actually, the Kadai, they're not bad against Khorne because they do magic damage and they're anti-infantry, but I don't like to go too hard because Khorne Tors are so common. But the Destroyer might be making an appearance here, ladies and gentlemen, in round one. It might be. We'll see. Good morning from Germany. Good morning to you, man. What time is it? So it's almost 9 here, so 3. It's like 5 a.m. for you, isn't it? Like 4 something in the morning. Jeez, that is pretty savage. It's pretty savage indeed. All right. So let's see how this goes. We do have a very cool lord. He's in the thumbnail for the stream, in case you were wondering. We got old Zoltor the Destroyer. He's going to be flying around on a Lamassu because that's super cool too. And we're going a little off meta tonight. We're going to experiment. I mean, I know how to play Sweaty Dwarfs. They're one of my mains, but unfortunately that just revolves around using the Sorcerer Prophet every game, which isn't very fun in my opinion. Destroyer of value? I hope so. I hope it destroys it in a good way. Yeah, around 6 a.m., yeah. All right, here we go, baby. Kadai Destroyer. Let's fire it up. We got Zoltan up in the sky too. That's going to be very fun. Couple Chowie warriors. God, my hands are so sweaty. It's still kind of hot here. And yeah, I don't know. So let's get some Gobos. So what are we playing against? Khorne? Khorne might threaten my back objective, so we're just going to send some laborers back there. We got Zoltan. We got you. Just a Demon Smith who's going to be healing the Destroyer. We got this. We got a couple skirmish guys who are going to run up and probably try and grab my opponent's back objective out of the gates. We'll see what we can get done here. And Zoltan is going to fly around and try and net things down. We got a Deathstreaker as well. Oh, yeah. The Destroyer. I don't care if we lose this. We're here for the fun. I'm still going to give it my all, though. It's going to be a good micro scrap, I'm sure. All right, checking here. My opponent, great sport as always. Oh, Valkia. Okay, yeah, that's right. We didn't even think of Valkia. She's kind of scary here, huh? All right, let's move over there. Do this. Because she can feasibly hunt back here. The Destroyers does hit very, very hard, for sure. So Valkia mixed in with some Marauders of Khorne. We got our Skirmishers who are going to go grab that objective out of the gates. And my opponent does the same thing on ours, which is very funny. But we're going to start shooting some rockets over there at them. And yeah, we should get there eventually. We'll take a Chorf Warrior over there too. Yep, great minds. You know what they say. Exalted Hero of Khorne. Zoltan is going to be chilling here for now. And we got our goblins heading over here and you heading over there as well. We need to go in spray fire mode. It looks like he ran away. Did he not capture that? He did capture it. Okay. So that's fine. So we captured each other's points. We're going to head to the middle now and try and grab that. I do have a magma cannon in reserve. Valkia will still take damage fighting the destroyer, I feel. That's for sure. As far as other call-ins go, what do we have here? We got a lot of infantry and marauders, minotaurs of Khorne with great weapons. Okay, probably bull centaur renders to try and fight them, honestly, is going to be the best bet. But we need to keep moving this thing up to get some ground. And you guys head here. Let's get Zoltan over here. Yeah, Valkia is extremely meta. She is, yeah. Let's get some bull centaur renders moving over here. Zoltan can go in and attack, but we don't want to get caught by Valkia. We do see some Furies being called in, which are going to be a little bit annoying, but should be all right. I can net them in place, actually, which is pretty cool. I don't think we capture this middle objective here. Maybe we do. We do have our rocket launcher in range now, so we're going to start nailing some of these guys. Zoltan can fly over there. The back objective is going to be taken. We see the Marauder Horsemen chilling out. I have Bull Centaur Renders on the way. And now my opponent just barely stopped the cap. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let's go do some skirmishing out here. Back objective still isn't back in my opponent's clutches yet. We're going to be yielding a bit here, so let's shoot this. Let's get Zoltan back and just get ready to fire. All right, so the first contact is a success. Now we're going to go after the Minotaurs because they're definitely one of the biggest problems we could face. Zoltan could do a little bit of work here, that's for sure. Let's get up on the point. Start shooting at Valkia a little bit with the Demon Smith character. You head over this way, and let's get our skirmishers to keep playing the game. I don't know how the Bull Centaur renders are going to do here. You know, we'll have to put their name to the test. Get you guys to start doing this, and we can go ahead and do a Burning Wrath. We could try it, actually. I don't know how it's going to work against cavalry units, but we're going to give it a good old college try. All right, so next up, I think yeah, ooh, man. That Burning Wrath just wrecked those things. Okay, that's a really good usage of that spell. All right, so you guys move in. We got Furies coming back here. Let's do this, and we should be able to, you know, get something to defend the Furies, probably, or defend the artillery in the back, so we're going to just do that. The Kadai Destroyer has engaged, and we have our Bull Centaur Renders. We just got to be careful with where they go. Okay, that's going to be some Sleipnir. That's going to be a very good usage of it. We do see the Kadai Destroyer taking a bit of a beating, so we're going to pull it back right now, and he actually decides to attack the Bull Centaur Renders. Interesting, with the Furies. All right, no complaints there. On the back objective, we do have some Hounds of the Blood Hunt, so we're going to go ahead and jump down. Drop a little Sadistic Snare on the Minotaurs here. So that's going to lock him in place, and then we get you guys to start shooting at them here. Zoltan is going to pull back, and oh man, those Furies are actually wrecking those guys. That's really bad. Okay, we need to get those Bull Centaurs back stat. So let's call up some of these big boys here. We do get the Minotaurs locked down. Furies are mostly dealt with. That's great, and we still have some Chorf Warriors fighting there, and those guys have been melted. All right, so now the Bull Centaur Renders, they can pull back in, but the Minotaurs are getting pretty smashed up, you could see. So we're going to go ahead and pile in here. Zoltan, you keep working on those Marauders here. On the back objective, we do have Bloodletters, so we're going to pull back, and we're actually going to switch the Spray Fire onto the Exalted Bloodletters. Do this, and send the Fireborn over there to try and help out a little bit. All right, Zoltan is going to try and get a terror out on these guys, so we're going to break their leadership here. We're going to move in, and we're going to see if we can get the old college break on them. All right, so fighting is still going here. We need to pull back this way. Fireborn are on their way over. Zoltan is a little bit trapped up here, so we need to be careful, and we will have more Burning Wrath soon. We need to get out of that situation there. Destroyer is still destroying shit. You know, it's not doing badly, that's for sure. I think more chaff-centric infantry would probably be helpful. How are we doing on value? We are up on value, but, you know, that's only means so much if my opponent has all the victory points. All right, so the big destroyer is doing fine. We do have some heals for the beast, so let's get you to go after the Exalted Hero of Khorne. We're going to Enfeebling Foe him and try and nail him down. You Minotaurs, just dive in here, get after this, and pull back. And cool, let's see how this ends up going here. So we're going to get a good fight here, potentially, if we can catch him. So we're going to pull you guys in, try and get the Kadai there. We got the sneaky gits. Let's go ahead and get some more riders up to help out where we can. And yeah, the Khorne character, he's been dealt with. Valkia is doing a great job, though. So now we need to go ahead and drop this on those Chaos Warriors, see what kind of damage we can get. And yeah, we have stabilized our back point, it looks like. Yeah, we've stabilized it. Okay, so the Bloodletters are going to chill over there, so we can just, you know, leave my Fireborn over there to keep them honest. Zoltan is doing an okay job. Let's get our Deathstreaker to start shooting at the Minotaurs again. We need to get you back. Get you to break this position with a terror route would be very, very good. And Hounds of the Flesh Hunt, you guys go there. Cool. All right, so the fighting is going all right. We're going to resecure our back objective, just barely. Zoltan is in all right shape, I suppose. Let's go ahead and just shoot you guys with a pistol. Let's pull Zoltan in. And yeah, the Destroyer is getting a little bit beat up here. He's taking a bit of a beating, that's for sure. But we do break that position. Maybe we can win this Minotaur fight. So let's get another speedy boy in there. And you guys just shoot at the Minotaurs, which we are melting. And we have another Burning Wrath. Let's go ahead and use that right there. And pull the Fireborn across now that we're going to be able to reclaim that back objective. All right, so yeah, wow, we just wrecked those Minotaurs. That's a nice little value jump for us. But he does have the objective advantage, right? So that's like the one thing I'm really not digging here is how dodgy a lot of these things are looking. We do have the Sadistic Snare, so let's lock them down, break their charge. And cool, so now they're going to be chilling out. We got some Houndos over here. Let's get these guys to swarm. Pull these Fireborn over and maybe start to do well. Yeah, Valkia is the one problem. I don't really have a lot of good tools at dealing with Valkia. She's very tough here. So these guys, I need to go threaten the back objective now. Call-ins for myself. Probably just a Magma Cannon. Just get like things to just put some firepower down on these dudes. Although, yeah, we got to deal with these Marauders, actually. Yeah, they need to be swarmed out. All right, so Valkia is going to be attacking the infantry here. We see, yeah, that's actually perfect for us. Valkia should not be attacking that situation there. That's for damn sure. So we're going to swarm those Marauders out, and here in the back, looking okay. Back objective is secured. Valkia will take a lot of damage against those units. And the Bull Centaur Renders, we need to try and pull back if we can. Let's get the Kadai Destroyer on them. Try and get a terror route going right there. The Demon Smith character is where? He's here. He will have a Reforge. I think we can Reforge these guys too, which is probably a good choice, considering how beat up they are. Zoltan and company are doing great work. We can fight the Exalted Hero. Let's get back. On the side point, what do we have here? More Corn Dogs? Yeah, that's actually really tough. All right, let's go get those Corn Dogs. See if we can lock them down. So Zoltan is doing all right. His off-meta battle continues. And here, we are able to get those Marauders. So let's go run these guys down, get the Deathstreak Rocket Launcher in spray fire mode against the Bloodletters of Khorne. Oh, come on, Zoltan. We need you to do some work here. Do we have any reinforcements nearby? We do have some, but they're a little ways off. All right, so one is going to charge there. Zoltan is getting his butt kicked. He's definitely not the strongest pick in the world, but he's trying his best. All right, let's get some of you guys. Get some sneaky gets to move up as well. Zoltan is getting worked on. Yeah, he's having a bad time. The Destroyer is getting 600 value on that thing. Oh, that's really disappointing. I was really hoping it was doing well, but it certainly is not. Zoltan is broken too. Yeah, I just think there's too much haggardness here. If we just went Medic Chorfs, we'd probably be fine. All right, so let's blast these Bloodletters. Let's get the Destroyer back. See if we can run it away. Zoltan is being escorted off the battlefield. We do get a Burning Wrath on those Khorne Warriors there, which isn't bad. Magma Cannon's going to start shooting at him, and we do win that fight. You know, this particular blob fight. We're going to move in there after the Exalted Bloodletter, see if we can get any value. And what do we have here on the side? Okay, so we have a couple Chowie Warriors. You guys are going to run down those Tattered Minotaurs. Probably going to have to resummon Zoltan at some point. I think is going to need to happen. The Exalted Bloodletters are getting farmed pretty hard for value, though, by the Fireborn, which are pretty cool. But yeah, Zaytan was not great. He was definitely a disappointment. The Kadai Destroyer has been fighting the whole game. I don't know how it has such little value, but it certainly does. All right, so Sneaky gets, and let's get another Burning Head on these guys, or Burning Wrath. The Destroyer is now unstable, which is really, really not good. We do manage to stabilize the side point, which is excellent, so at least we have that going for us. And we're moving in with some sneaky boys. But is it going to be enough? Find out. Bloodletter unit, very beat up. Magma Cannon's going to continue unleashing on these Chaos Warriors here. And let's just route these. Get these guys into these Chaos Warriors. And the Fireborn, you know, these are the one thing I'm kind of liking here is the Fireborn. If I could have like one takeaway from this game would be maybe more Fireborn. Yeah, but the Destroyer is just such shit. It was so bad. All right, so let's get this here. And let's come over there and do that. Like, there are some good big monsters in the game, but that didn't feel like it was one of them. So we'll fight a little bit longer to see if I can get any value back here. I doubt it, but we're gonna try a little bit longer here. Valkia is still healthy, you know. There's a lot of functional power for my opponent. Let's get another Burning Wrath and just kind of drop it on those Bloodletters here. And side objective looks like we're getting routed. All right, so did we clear that out? Yeah, we have the artillery situation going, I suppose. Magma Cannon can keep raining fire on these, and we'll use our pistol to shoot them. Like, my opponent's really beat up too, but my characters just didn't carry their weight, that's for damn sure. Let's go over there and make sure we stabilize that objective. We can move some of you guys up to support. Probably going to need to call in some speedy boys. I could call in Zoltan one more time. I mean, let's get some buffering for those units. Oh man, those freaking those things were not great. Okay, so the Deathstreaker is back online. Let's continue shooting here. Magma Cannon, just keep working on these guys. So let's move up and get another Burning Wrath right on the head of this unit. The Burning Wrath range is really good, actually. I dig that. It's very neat. Okay, so we got you under control. Let's get you guys back on the point. We got more Hobgoblin men coming up, and there's the big Burning Wrath and the artillery bombardment. So what kind of damage are we getting? Okay, it didn't even do that much against those guys, that's for damn sure. But the artillery will eventually stack up. My opponent on the back objective, let's like maneuver over there ever so slightly. Let's try and charge these guys. And yeah, the Fireborn have now arrived. So they did really well this game. I actually really like the Kadai Fireborn against Khorne. It seems like they definitely bring some teeth to the fight. All right, so Magma Cannon, let's shoot here. Let's get the Deathstreaker to shoot against these guys. Direct hit right there was really, really good. So do we have any chance of scrapping back here? What is that? Hounds of the Flesh Hunt? Oof, I don't think so, man. Because the problem is we're going to lose this back point pretty decisively. Let's just get some elite infantry over there. You know, maybe in the late game they'll be able to get it, and we can somehow miraculously have a miracle here and work something out. I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and launch this on the back objective. I think we have to start desperation playing here. Our artillery's still shooting. Our elite Chorf infantry are on the way, but it's going to be 10 years before they arrive to the point. Fireborn, honestly, really solid here. This is the second one. They should grind adequately well against some of these Bloodletters, get some good crumbling value. Valkia there is the big problem, though. She's the one who's going to be an issue. We're going to go start bashing over there. I could see like a weird Demonsmith build with like double trouble going on. Okay, so calling next is going to be what? The Destroyer getting 600 value, though, which is so pitiful. Oh my god. Thing's expensive, too. Okay, Fireborn in time, or the Kadai Fireborn, what kind of value are we looking at? So these are the first life on these ones, about 500 in a hard fight, mind you. They're fighting a couple of very, very strong units here. Magma Cannon is online. It's going to be shooting into these guys. Okay. And, yeah, it's just GG. There's no way to come back. Very well played. Good game for my opponent. Played pretty meta Khorne. Very good. Bloodletters, you know, Minotaurs, a lot of good stuff. Yeah, I thought we could get a Kadai win, but it's just too janky. Let me message my opponent. GG, well played. Okay, just doing admin work. Let's see here. Yeah, I just got to do a drop here real quick. So let's do this. Refresh the website and do that. Yeah, the Destroyer was so bad. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was just did like, even when it was fighting, it did like no damage against like the elite infantry. I don't know what. Zoltan was also terrible. He was very weak there. He couldn't contend with Valkia. 900 on that. So yeah, the fire creatures were our best bet. Artillery obviously usually does pretty good. A gunline build would have actually been okay there, potentially, like a blunderbuss line of some sort. Okay, so let me refresh this. Got to do some admin work. My opponent will report that, and then we have a drop to. Okay, did Rock play in the first game? How are you not in that? That's very weird. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just got to do a little bit of admin funniness. It has a lot of weapon strength. It just doesn't seem to connect. I don't know what it is. It was really bad. Okay, Rock. Okay, so that should be a drop there. He was saying the Kadai was extremely limp. Yeah. Khorne would know for sure. Okay, so mood, we need to update this one here. And update this. Just one. Perfect. All right, guys, hang tight. Just gonna do some mod stuff, and we should get started here soon. Perfect. No problem. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So this is mood versus, let's get you in there. Great, and we will do that, and then we will do score reported off there. Sorry guys, doing some back-end admin work. I don't know. Did the Destroyer get the impact hits thing that a lot of the other SEs got? Because kind of seems like it didn't, maybe. I'm not sure. I am not sure what was going on there. Just give it regen and a Mortis Engine and a Breath Spell? I know. It's like usually monsters need some cocktail of those different things to be good. All right, so that looks fine now. And then we fix this. And then I need to get buy round points as well. Perfect. And you will not be in this matchup. Great. Kadai did not get the new... They didn't get the new collision? Oh, okay. I thought they did. That would have helped a lot. Would have made him do some damage when he kind of charged into things, huh? Okay, so now we just got to do buy round goodness. See how we're looking here. Most of round 1 is done. I will let the players know to wait, because we're going to hold off on round 2 because we had an accidental advance. Cool. Should be fine. Playing the Dwarves. All right, so we got the Chaos Dwarves versus regular Dwarves next game. That's going to be a fun one. I actually don't know. The meta used to be... It depends on the map, really. On some brawler maps, you could definitely do some solid work there. Knowing CA will get minus 50 gold. God, it's so bad, though. The Destroyer's so terrible. I even healed it, too. It got like a fat heal. Okay, so I need to bump some scores here. So let's do this. Okay, so I need to bump their score. And then we have another buy round here who needs to get their... Nope, that should be it. Just that one, actually. And then mood as well. How did that score get reported already? Okay, let me check this. That is very strange. There's some shenanigans going on tonight. Don't worry, though. I got it. Bring Draz... Yeah, Drazhoath would have actually been okay there. Foot Drazhoath against Khorne, actually not bad, because he does have bonus for his infantry, and I believe he does magic damage. I would need to check that. Okay, so we need to do this, fix that up, and should be all set. So we can start planning for the dwarf matchup here. So let's get Homie in there so we can start working on our builds. Okay, so gonna find him. Got the lobby code there. I believe it's the Arachnarok lair, which is kind of like a brawler-centric map. Lair, yes. That'll be very close quarters fighting. Yeah, it's weird. Animations do matter in this game. You know, the certain models have really good like animations. Oh, my opponent telling me they just defeated Outer Region in this exact matchup. Evil. Okay, who the hell reported the score here? Let me check here. Okay. A lot of admin shenanigans here tonight. Yeah, Zaytan Snare does last a long time, doesn't it? I think it does. Let me just double check and see if we're on the right map for the round. Okay, weird. I don't know why that score got reported then. All right, we'll fix it though, so no stress. So that is 0, score reported off, and outstanding. All right, so that's fixed. And cool. So now we have the Dwarves versus the Chaos Dwarves. Let's go truly into the pits of despair tonight with some Haggard builds. As far as Lord choices in this matchup, the Baeltor's character is pretty good. You know, obviously like a baseline Sorcerer Prophet is really strong, just kind of a cheapo one. If you want to go like wider, I think you can get some good value there. But we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes indeed. So I think that is probably okay, and we can bring this as a kind of hedging our bets. Get rid of that and get rid of this. Okay, great. So we're going to start doing our build here in a second. We have a little bit of time because the other round is still going. All right, so refresh that. Perfect. And that should be fixed now. Okay. So I'll let them go ahead and know they can start their second round games. Okay, goblins. Go ahead and start round 2. Look, have fun. All right, so all the admin stuff should be pretty low-key from here on out. We're going to see if we can win the rest of our games after that haggard meme game in the beginning. It's time. We have to fine-tune it here a little bit. So against dwarves, yeah, gyros are pretty damn annoying. God, I want a meme here so bad, but I don't want to go 0-4. You know, I want to actually put up a decent little fight. Blunderbusses, dwarves definitely, the traditional dwarves definitely have the advantage in the shooting game. They trade very well in that regard. I'm thinking, oh, that's actually an idea, isn't it? Huh. Did I just discover some forbidden tech in this matchup? Let Cinder Breath rise. He's too risky against dwarves because he doesn't have healing and they can like alpha strike him pretty hard. So you gotta watch out. I think I may have just discovered some truly forbidden tech. We're gonna see how it works out. I could be completely wrong, but we're gonna try it and see what happens. So aside from this, we probably want to get, these guys did just get cost reduced, which is nice. So I think we'll get a couple of these. And from there, we can get you and you. You guys are in for an absolute treat. Yeah, you guys are in for a treat. Does Zaytan have a special armor on his mount? Yeah, he does. You can bring it. I didn't bring it. It didn't seem like it was particularly good. Huh. Yeah, this could actually be interesting. So 25 and 25. This thing does have better dual purpose utility for sure. It costs 100 more though. Huh. Would the dwarves bring any sort of SEs? Probably not. I don't think we're going to be seeing any sort of SEs out of the old Dowie. I'm loving this build so far, though. This is pretty fun. Let's get you guys. Oh, they don't have armor piercing, though, so probably not a good idea. Yeah, against dwarves, obviously, you're going to want mostly AP. And cool. All right, so let's get a couple of you guys mixed in. Could I Fireborn against dwarves? They do have 80 armor now, which is nice. 9,000 against 7.8. Yeah, that just seems like the better choice. The gold limit for tourneys is just standard. I think it's like 9,000 or something like that. Yeah, it's nothing too bonkers. So the dwarf character squad is a little tricky. I think I need to bring one monster to keep them honest there. Players should be starting round 2 here in a minute, and then we will be all good from there. Dwarves. He said he just beat Outer Region, so he must have some solid tech there for sure. Oh, you know, that could actually be good here. That could actually be very strong on this map. Ooh, buddy. Let's get a little evil Chaos Dwarf. Yes. All right. So aside from that, we can call you in, and we need to get you and maybe do another one of these. Guys, we're getting extra sneaky, extra evil. You guys are going to love every second of this. All right, so what else do we need? We need probably one cheapo monster just to keep my opponent honest. And yeah, you know what? I actually legitimately do not dislike this build at all. I feel like it's very off meta, and it's going to be very tricky. No, Plague of Rust Hobgoblin's not a good combo. It's in the theory it's good, but like the time in between, you're just gonna have a bunch of terrible archers doing like basically nothing. Yeah. All right, time to go 3-1 tonight. We got our meme game out of the way. It's all business now, baby. Let's see what my opponent's got. Evil turn is my favorite. Yeah, it's kind of the ballpark we're in right now. This is a short match for sure. A short match. So there's a lot of short dwarven legs pumping, I would wager. And yeah, you gotta. Sometimes in life, you just gotta pump them dwarven legs and just you know, let fate take you where it may. What do these guys actually get? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that could be fun. They're really pricey though. They're very pricey. Oglacon's boys, probably not the coolest in the world here. 145 range. Do we have to bring one of those instead, actually? I guess we have the cheapo boys to kind of keep it going. Yeah, gyrocopters are very annoying. You gotta watch out for the gyro cheese. That can really catch you off guard if you're not careful. As such, probably better. Oh, I really wanted to try this playstyle though, but the gyro cheese is giving me pause. What's the range on that? 420, and then the range is on this one is what? What? That doesn't make sense. That's a buggy UI if I've ever seen one. What the hell? It's saying the range on this artillery is 85. That's definitely not accurate. Okay, that's a buggy UI tooltip. That's for damn sure. Are Dwarfs touchy about their height? They probably don't care as much. You know, I don't think the Chowie would be as worried about the height thing. You never know though. I mean, they certainly could. I'm gonna do it. This is a little risky, but it could pay some dividends here. Yeah. People, I think, forget that the Chaos Dwarves have these units on their roster, so we're going to see how it works out. Lots of hot tourney action. Yeah, this is going to be a scary one, though. I'm a little nervous. The gyrocopter cheese is really strong. And, I mean, we did bring some gyrocopter tech, but I'm maybe worried I didn't bring enough. Professor Bone's playing. He's playing Vampire Counts tonight, actually. Yeah. He's playing Vampire Counts. We have a really good faction diversity tonight. I see almost everything. Yeah, really fun. A lot of rats, a lot of corn. Corn's popular these days with Karanak. He's very, very popular. They have tall hats to compensate. Yeah, I've been painting some Chaos Dwarves. Maybe I'll throw up some pictures, show you guys what we've been working on. Yeah, they're still Dawi. They'll just enslave you before you get the chance to insult them. That's true. Yeah. Oh, this map actually, are those trees big enough for this scheme? Maybe. I don't know. All right, guys. So here we are. We have the dreaded Hell Cannon build. So double Hell Cannon, which is going to be really fun. We'll get a couple laborers to head over to this point. Just go chill out there. And a couple of you guys up the center here. A couple of these bad boys. And then we also have some elite Chaos Dwarf infantry in the form of the Infernal Guard. Got a Metal Caster and the double Hell Cannon, which, you know, I was kind of thinking cannons would block for me on this map, but I'm a little bit nervous they might not. Flamethrower train also, and that thing can be cruising. Don't know how we want to play it. Let's maybe put the train over here. Yeah. Yeah, the Hell Cannons are very accurate. They're definitely, like, if you just put them in a vacuum against, like, Chaos, I might need to move them up to, like, get behind that tree line. That's like, my only saving grace is the tree line here. If he deploys cannons here, then he's probably watching the stream. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Okay. So let's fire it off. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, man. Let's see what he's got. All right, so it's going to be old Grombrindle, the White Dwarf. Okay. Do this and move our cannons up a little bit, like so. Get the pain train moving here, and you guys can move up into the trees too. So it's a lot of miners. We got a Goblin Hewers. Oh, interesting, Goblin Hewers. Okay. Those can do a lot of damage. You got to put some respect on their names for sure. They'll melt a lot of different targets. So once the Hell Cannons are in range, we'll start barraging there, which is going to be cool. So these guys move up, and we got the Pain Train back here. Hell Cannons should be in range soon. What kind of infantry are we rocking here? I don't know how much value we're going to get shooting at the Hewers. Yeah, he's got the Character Squad, which is good. I have a Final Transmutation, so that'll be very cost-effective here. And we'll do this. Keep you guys cruising over here. He's got just a wide army. I mean, outside of his Character Core, it's pretty wide. All right, let's do the boom. Do the boom, and we're going to start shooting at that Hewer and see what kind of damage we can get. All right, so they're moving up on the point. We have our Character Core on the way, and it did okay damage. I think just shooting at the Dwarf Warrior units probably is more cost-effective. Yeah, it could be. So we are getting bombarded by some artillery back there, so we're going to go ahead and get some sneaky going here. So we need to pressure it. We can't just let them, like, just artillery me for free. And we got our goblins here, so they're going to get their value. And the Pain Train is going to come over here and just kind of hide behind this for now. Hell Cannons, yeah, we need to just saturate into the infantry, I think. It's probably going to be much more cost-effective. All right, so the Character Squad is here. And now, to help deal with the Character Squad, we're going to get a bull. So we're going to snipe Felix is the game plan. You can see we're going to hide behind this pillar for now and just try and get this objective. All right, so let's do this. We need to get those characters nice and blobbed up, nice and juicy-like. And you go up here. You do this, and you are going to go right under here, potentially. The Hewer is watching. Watching, waiting. Commiserating. All right. So let's get the pain train. We do see gyrocopters coming in, the inevitable doom. So we're going to get you to do this, pull you guys back this way. And now how much is the overcast? It's a shit ton, I remember. All right, so we're going to go after Felix, and we're going to wait for the overcast here. All right, so the gyrocopters have cometh, and we need to just find a way to get back here. So let's get the pain train to run back this way. And then we need to call in some blunderbusses to contest those. And the bull character was able to get some damage on old young Felix Jaeger, but not as much as we would like. All right, so the train was able to escape. Let's get you on the Hewer here. Hell cannons, we need to be switching on to just better targets here. So let's get you, and let's get you, and start clearing out that middle objective. All right, so we're going to get on the Hewer, which is going to be great. We're going to get you on this, and the pain train is going to roll through here. And we should have enough for this now, which is going to be pretty devastating. So we need to tar pit him again, yeah, before we end up casting that. So blunderbusses are on the way up, which is great. We have the Bale Taurus character doing it. Goblin Hewer is locked down for now, and now we can just do a little bit of this. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm back. Yeah, so not both of our games had a weird lobby bug and it like crashed. And then my OBS also exploded at the same time. That was really weird. I don't know what it was, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. OP, I know. Yeah, was it the spell? Was it when I cast the spell that it kind of screwed up the game? That's weird. That's very weird. Huh. All right. So my opponent is going to redo it here, and we should have some fun. We have a little bit of time to spare anyways, because the round was... Am I on holiday? No, I'm back, dude. We're back in business, man. Zoltan is here. He's ready to go. My opponent has to redo their build. Just make it as close as possible. As close as you can remember. No stress. Be funny if he just like completely switches the build, steamrolls me because he knows what I brought. We final transmutated the stream. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Overcharged too hard. Yeah, that's when it crashed, wasn't it? It literally crashed my recording software, everything. So weird. Felix had the plot armor. Yeah, no, the authors were like, no, he can't be killed here. He probably would have lived. It wouldn't have killed him, but it would have done some damage for sure. Against dwarves, you always have to put some respect on the character squads. They're very good. Dwarven hero squads are very terrifying. Very, very terrifying. Greetings. Hey, how you doing, Godric? Welcome to the stream. All right. So let's see how we are. Round 2. Hopefully we don't have another crash. Yeah, Total War is it's an amazing game, but it's certainly built on some janky interface. I feel like there's like sticks and glue that hold this game together at times. All right, send a couple of you guys up to the middle to go waddle and get the points, and then we get the laborers, and you guys, we're just going to deploy the same in the spirit of the game. You know, just deploy in a way that my opponent can deploy the same and not stress it. And cool. So you guys are ready, and good luck, have fun. All right, I'm going to give him a second to set up. I don't want to rush homeboy here. I actually have pretty good internet. Yeah, we have good internet here. It's pretty fast. Pretty fast, pretty furious. We just got to watch out for the Haggard gyrocopters. They're one of the stronger elements of the dwarves these days. And let's see what he's got, man. Probably similar setups. Yep, we pretty much did the exact same thing, which is cool. Good man, good opponent. And let's do this, and you guys can waddle up here and do this. And we'll get the hell cannons. No, don't shoot those dwarves. That ain't worth it. All right, we're going to do the speed buff. I love that hell cannons have just like a random ass speed buff. It's hilarious. So we'll start shooting at the dwarf warriors here and start shooting at you guys too. Great. So we're going to go get our pain train and move over there. Having the pain train on this side actually would have been a really good play, but I think I have some other ideas. All right. I mean, I'm a little nervous about casting Final Transmutation again. Is it going to crash all my shit? You know, like what's going to happen? I could nail these guys while we're in range. Why not? Screw it. Let's just nail them down. So we're going to get the pain train up on here, and we'll rip some shots with the hell cannons. My opponent doesn't really have a good quality infantry, so there's not a lot to shoot at, but that was a very good sequence of shots there. Not bad at all. So we want to shoot the great weapons because they have the best AP. So let's pop the different buffs here. Let's get you in the tree line, and we're basically going to do exactly what we did before, which is pressure the side with a little hobgoblin action. We're going to try and value trade a little bit before we move up. That is a Dragon Slayer and Felix Jaeger. Okay. Yeah, the Hell Cannon damage is good, and you can see the train actually did some really good work here. Okay, the gyrocopters are coming, so now we call in the Bale Taurus, which is exactly what we were doing before. We have our Sorcerer Prophet Man, and the Hewer is trying to get my train, but I'm not gonna let that roll. We can't abide by that here today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so on this side we have the Haggard Fight of Fights. The laborers can duke it out. My opponent is going to come down with their characters, which is going to be Thunderbolts and Lightning, very frightening for sure. The Hewer, let's get the laborers up in the bushes here, do this. We're still shooting at the Great Weapon boys, and the Bull needs to just chase you for now. And we can scream across and get on you here. Let's do a little bit of this. And now we need to just get our Great Weapons ready to party while we move over there. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty good. We just got like a nice clean engagement on his artillery there. And my pain train can now start, you know, as the name would infer, delivering the pain. So we do need a blunderbuss too, though. So we're going to try and get on that. Let's switch back to you. Do this. I need to save up a little bit for that. Let's get you guys to move in next. And you guys to move in here. Pain train is going to do this and get more power. And we're going to get our character away, obviously. Holy shit. What's this Hell Cannon doing? Oh my god. That was some Bronzodia shit. Oh, I must have been targeting something off in the Shadow Realm there. The Hewer is basically dead. We got that thing offline, so that's really nice. We need the Bull character to come attack this. Oh, this is an anti-large character. Okay, I can probably fight him, actually. So we can fight him with our character. And I don't know what that Hell Cannon's doing. That could straight up cost me the game. That's really bad. Let's do this and get the Hell Cannon shooting into the appropriate targets. So we're going to go after the Demon Slayer here. And hopefully our elite infantry can keep, you know, cleaning up. We're going to run into these guys and go get his other artillery back there. And now it's time to go ahead and do a Final Transmutation right there on those characters and get you running away. That is going to hit Felix as well as Grombrindle. We do take some overcast damage, and we're going to need a little something here. So let's get you, do this, run you guys down, do this, and get the blunderbusses moving up here as well. All right, so now we need to run away, because if Grombrindle catches us, we're going to pay the troll toll pretty hard. We do get in there, so let's go get the artillery now, and just keep waddling away with our man, and let the Bull keep fighting here. Young Felix is back there. He's very low, so we need to go get him. Okay, blunderbuss time. Let's go get the blunderbusses online. Bale Taurus. If we take out Felix early, that's a big win for us. And somehow this fight over here is somewhat close, which is hilarious. But we are up in value, and the pain train is about to make great progress. It's probably going to shut down that Goblobber there, which is exactly what we want to be doing. All right, we can actually maybe kill Gotrek if he gets a little bit too crunk here. Let's start nuking these guys, so 4 and 5. And now it's time to just Last Samurai Gotrek, potentially, yeah. Or not Gotrek, excuse me, Grombrindle. And the big bull is going to keep hunting down Felix here, which is going to be very good. The pain train is taking off his artillery, so now we're going to rotate this way and try and jump on that. We clean up the backfield, and he is in the open with your boy here, so that's really good. This guy's almost gotten Felix down. We just need to push back. We have the great weapons hustling up here. Let's get you over the top to go chase that down. Pain train is going to go secure the far side objective. Blunderbusses got actually obstructed by those orc laborers. That was very troll. But Felix. All right, let's go get Felix. We do get another volley there. Let's get in there. Try and get up and shoot him if we can. We need to get this side objective because you can't let the Dowie get too far ahead of you on points. If you do, you're going to have a bad time. So we're going to get some of these guys heading up there to help out. And just keep trying to blast them, you know? Keep giving it our all. Okay, the lobber is back online, which is unfortunate. Let's get more power, take those guys down. We are up in value, but, you know, it doesn't mean a whole ton. Felix is karate chopped, which is really good. So that character is going to be offline. We need to maintain this objective. Hell cannon shooting is still very good. So I think our pain train here should be able to potentially clear these things out. We got to watch out for that damn gyro because I don't have like a lot of aerial presence here. Let's get you guys up. Start shooting there. Looking good. Bale Taurus, just chase Felix off the battlefield, no problem. Our great weapon boys are doing good, and we're just going to kind of keep our guns nearby. Let's actually try and shoot you if we can. And get the laborers coming down here. Nope, form ranks. Okay, so we need to form ranks here. We have the Wolf Riders. Let's get the Hell Cannons to start shooting into some pressure targets. Let's get you there. And the Pain Train on the other side is doing the work of Heshit. All right. So can we get any shots here? Maybe, maybe so. Grombrindle is like kind of obfuscated by some of my own units, which is pretty troll. But the Pain Train has single-handedly taken care of that side. So next up, let's get some Chowie warriors. Hashut! We're going to get in and hopefully cause a little bit of havoc for him. Grombrindle, somehow I just took some damage there. I don't even know what that was, but we're going to chase this guy down. 100%. Great weapons are taking care of the Demon Slayer. Let's go get this. Pain Train on the other side. It looks like we're going to get this objective despite the protests of that gyrocopter. Now we're going to run back here and just have you guys hang on the objective for now. Yeah, we need to salvage that though if we can. And yeah, we'll get you, do this, and run you down. Let's get you guys going up to the middle here. My character is in danger. How the hell did those blunderbusses just get routed? I have no idea what just happened there. That was very weird. Anyways, this is going to be a shit ton of damage right here. Felix is shattered, so we don't need to worry about chasing him anymore. And Hell Cannons, where do we want to shoot? This one we can probably unsummon, and this Hell Cannon we can start shooting at these Dwarf Warriors who are advancing here. All right, so this objective is going to be ours. We're going to be pretty cozy there. We got blunderbusses heading up to the middle. We need to start shooting at Grombrindle again. We got a huge Shearing Doom on this unit, which was outstanding. Grombrindle's coming for that booty, so we got to watch out. It's very frightening. And we are getting some good shots there. The artillery of my opponent is also doing well, so I gotta watch out for that. And gyrocopters. Let's see if we could save this train. More power would be very nice. And let's go ahead and get some of you guys. The next call-in is going to be Bull Centaur Renders. 100%. So that's a shit ton of capture weight my opponent's got coming in here. So we're going to try and run into the blunderbusses there. Yeah, hopefully that works out. All right, so Chowie Warriors, let's pull back and regroup you guys. Let's get this train over here. And we need to get these blunderbusses back. How are we doing on value? This game is way too close for comfort. Way too close for comfort. Let's get the Bale Taurus over there. And how are we looking? Okay, so we got a couple of you guys. The thing is my opponent doesn't have a lot of like ground presence, which is good. So maybe we're okay in that regard. We can drop another Final Transmutation right here and nail that whole blob. Do a little bit of this. And now we need to get you in here. Get some Bull Centaurs coming up to hit that. And we clean those up. Great. So now we shoot these gyrocopters. The train is going to loop around that way, and we get you straight through. I think we get the middle objective. I think we just get it here. Blunderbusses. Oh, there's like some... Oh, it's the Goblobber. Oh, that's what's doing it. Okay, very nice, very nice. This point's a little dodgy. You know, we're getting to that point against Dwarves where we got to be really careful because they could triple cap us and we could pay the troll toll. The train is probably going to be able to rout off most of these threats here. And the blunderbusses did just get some excellent value there. We're going to get this. And there's no way that Goblobber is going to stay online here. So let's move up here and move towards this gyrocopter. So we're going to have to play kind of that triple cap game, which we should be able to do. So let's just get the flamethrower element to do its thing here. Grombrindle is really, really hard to deal with. It's going to be incredibly difficult to deal with. And down here, we need to call in our other Bull Centaur Render. All right, so we cleaned up that artillery piece finally. You guys, in the meantime, do this. Set up shop in the middle objective. We're going to need to fight for this point too. Yeah. Can we kill Grombrindle? Maybe. Let's get our train in there. How much HP does it have? 600 or something? Yeah, it's not much. We're still in a situation where we could double cap the Dwarves and win it, you know? It doesn't have to be a triple cap yet, but it's getting very close to that. So let's keep you blunderbusses middle. We have our laborers. Let's get them back on the point to be fighting. And how are we looking here? Yeah, Grombrindle is going to hurt for sure, but maybe, just maybe. Oh, did he kill the train too? He must have killed it. All right, so is there any like speedy chaff we can get over here? Not really. Yeah, we can call another Infernal Guard unit. They'll be pretty good against all these pieces, actually. Let's retreat back, get you guys here. The Pain Train is still going, actually, so we need to keep that thing alive. That's for damn sure. These are Giant Slayers, okay. So we're going to pull you down here, do this, and you guys can come down here and sandwich this position. We're going to pull back. Hopefully I can get the objective soon. Okay, he fled off the objective, which is good. Let's get this thing back this way. And the middle is looking pretty damn secure. Giant Slayers getting Last Samurai is pretty ideal for us. We can even attack with the Bull Centaur to try and buy a little bit of time. Let's take the train up there. Oh, Grombrindle may catch my lord here, so we have to go help. We can't let my Chowie Sorcerer die. If he does, then I'd probably just lose. All right, so we got chopped pretty good by old Grombrindle. Hopefully these Bull Centaur Renders can actually maybe kill Grombrindle. That would be pretty fat. Down here, we do have some Wolf Riders and whatnot. Yeah, not a lot of stopping power, though. So we need to unsummon this thing now. So we're going to unsummon it. In the middle, we're looking pretty good. I think that these Giant Slayers probably are done for. And we have the Bull Centaur renders. Oh, they're giving Grombrindle the dirty. Oh, that's really good for us. That's very, very good for us. All right, so Collins here. We're going to get more renders. Let's get them down here. They should be able to single-handedly grind down most of those dwarves. And Grombrindle's almost dead. That's going to be a big leadership hit on them. But yeah, the points are getting dodgy. It's getting really, really dodgy here. Let's get this back. Just go chase some gyros. And Grombrindle is 19 HP, so he's probably dead. And that's going to be a big blow. That's going to make routing the dwarves like exponentially easier. Exponentially easier. We have the middle, but there is some good pressure on it. So what I should do is just call in some trash to just go tar pit the middle. Okay, let's get some orc laborers up there. And now we just got to grind our way through this fight here. All right, so the blunderbusses, can they kill those giant slayers? I think they will. We got the bull centaur renders heading over there too. So I think my opponent loses this side as well. Let's get you guys in there to fight. And back on this side, we're starting to get the good grind going. So we can do a little bombardment right there, which is going to be sweet. Now we have the Infernal Ironsworn here, which are going to be very resilient and very solid. Blunderbusses in the middle. Yeah, we're in danger of losing middle. Ugh, so many threats everywhere. Okay, we're cleaving through them here, though. These infantry are going to start diminishing soon. Very, very close game. Very, very close game. We do see the Slayer character there. Oh, did he bring Felix back for real? Oh my god, okay. He brought Felix back. Yeah, that's going to be a good situation for us. Let's go clear out the capture weight. Somehow I don't have the capture weight here. Somehow Palpatine has returned. All right, so the middle has been taken, so we just need to get the sides to stop the bleeding. So this is going to be our objective soon. And we do get an excellent final transmutation on those two characters. We're going to come down here with these speedy boys and get these guys coming to middle to grind. My opponent doesn't really have good answers against the Bull Centaur characters. That's one thing that's doing well for us. Let's get you down here. And it's just basically spam now. Yeah, my opponent's just going to be spamming units. So let's get you here, you here. These Infernal Guard will probably actually win that fight, believe it or not. Where the hell did they go? Oh, they're right there. Okay, so we need to keep them on the objective for now. All right, so that objective has gone to us. So now we need to sweep up here and get that. And we can keep the labor units down there. So let's get you and you to stay there. This objective is pretty close to going for us. We have the Baal Taurus character too there, which is great. But the characters are coming for me. All right, let's get the Infernal Guard moving up. We got to watch out. We got to watch out. We're in danger of being caught by these characters. Hashit, he doesn't do leg day as much. It's not his thing. All right, so let's get you, Bull Centaur renders, to do this. Probably keep some of the Dwarf Warriors down there, but we need a lot of capture weight middle. So let's just get speed. We just need speed and cap weight right now. All right, so we managed to tar pit those characters. The Bull Centaur renders are definitely the Giga Chads who maybe carry this home for us. We need to stay on this objective. We got gyrocopters being called in, which is whatever. I think we just win the middle fight because of the Bull Centaurs. Yeah, that's good. And now what other call-ins can we bring? All right, so let's just get some blunderbusses out there. That's going to be nice, just to the middle. And we are pretty close to triple capping, but I don't know if it's going to be quick enough, actually. We've almost got this one on lock. Let's get Sorcerer Prophet Man heading over there. He's going to bombard me here, which is going to be very clean. And we need to get this on the point. Shit. It's a really, really tight game. Yeah, the dwarves are starting to fold here. We are going to get a full capture weight kind of push. Do I have any magic left? Not really. Okay, I need to get back on this point. Oh my god, he's still got more capture weight than me here, for reals? Oh, that could be game. If I don't get this objective soon, because we're going to get middle, and we're going to get the side. And this one is going to be ours, but is it going to be quick enough? We see a lot of wavering dwarves there. 1455 on the points. The Infernal Ironsworn are doing good, but I can't quite kill the characters quick enough. Okay, maybe it's going to flip now, maybe. Now that the Bull Centaurs have come back. Oh man, it's so dodgy. Oh, I think I lost it. Well played, well played. Some mistakes for sure. But that's going to get capped. And this is going to get capped soon, but it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. Oh my god, every objective. And then they're swarming that one. GG, well played. Good game, dude. He played very well. Now, some misplays, certainly. I think our Hell Cannon positioning, they probably weren't worth it, right? Like maybe the Deathshriekers are better, just more a brawl-centric build. Great game. All right, so checking here. Okay, 1 sec here, just checking. We have a new player with some questions. And let's see how this is going. That was a really good game. The Hell Cannons didn't do so well. They didn't, actually, but overall, the Sorcerer Prophet was awesome. The Train 1700, it paid for itself. The Infernal Ironsworn were good, too. Bull Centaur renders were great. Probably should have gotten them out earlier. They were really good. Really, really good. You're playing my tabletop faction. Yes, it's all about the Dwarfs. Okay. I suppose so. He's saying, I think you were ready for my Goblin Hewer. Yeah, the Hewers weren't what did well for him. It was probably just the gyros and the characters. Yeah, they were the biggest things for sure. Okay. The one Hell Cannon waddled in melee. That's actually very lore friendly because in tabletop, Hell Cannons do that. Okay. So I got to do some admin work as well. Let's see what it's going to be. That was a really good game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. We're definitely out of the running. Okay. Let's score and gave myself 1 because my opponent 0, but in the brackets. So which opponent? Was scary. Okay, chatting with some people who can't quite figure out how to report the scores, which is fine. I think it's the last game actually, so I just need to report this. Hell Cannons, we've been definitely going off meta. Magmas would have been better, although they couldn't shoot over the trees, so I would be vulnerable against cannons. All right, so I just need to fix this. I'll take care of it. 2 tough losses tonight. Rough start. Okay, so let's take care of this, and then we should advance to the next round. Is the time of Haggard builds upon us? No, Infernal Guard are good. They're not bad. They trade well. Like these guys, they did good. 700, 1,000 value on my Infernal Guards. That's not bad at all. They just got cost reduced too. Okay, so yeah. So that should count. Yeah, Magma Cannons also get wrecked by bolt throwers. So you can only bring artillery against dwarves on maps like that, where you can hide and use like cover. Yeah, that sort of thing. Okay, so but yeah, Hell Cannons against his build is mainly chaff centric, so probably just bringing more fighting power would have been better, honestly, instead of the artillery. But artillery definitely can set the tempo of the game. All right, so that's all set. Let's refresh this and advance to the next round. Okay, so that looks all set. So let's go ahead and advance the Swiss to the next round. Good luck, have fun. Okay, so let's find my next opponent here, who's going to be what? We have Purpley, okay. So let's message our opponent. Hey, we're playing down to the old pits tonight, baby. Let's go. Let's get it going, man. Let's party. So let's do this. Get our opponent invited here, see what they're playing, and get to the bottom of it. All right. We're up. We got to announce to the players that it's Goblin time. And Goblins. I'll maybe do another Chaos Dwarf SFT sometime soon where I play like sweaty Chaos Dwarf builds so you guys can see what's really good with them. But tonight is the night of the Destroyer. Goblins, go time. Okay, so I pinged those folks. My opponent has not arrived yet. I don't know what they're playing. What map are we on, by the way? We are going to be on Borderlow Landing, a classic, very, very good map. You gotta love it. Borderlow Landing. Here we are. And yeah, let's have some fun, dude. Bull Centaur. I do have a Bull Centaur Tarok in tabletop. I use him occasionally. He's okay. I don't. It's not my favorite characters. They only have 4 wounds. I wish they had more. Death Streaks might have been better, but we're trying off meta tonight. So we're trying out things that normally don't see a lot of play. All right, I don't know who my opponent's playing. Let's find out. Who are you on? All right. Is it Bretonia? Oh, it's Norsca Ungabunga. All right. I love this matchup. This is a fun one. All right. So let's have some fun. Norsca. Okay, so we'll get a couple of you guys. And for the Lord, I know Sorcerer Prophet is like the Lord, but I think we need to... Who cares? Who cares if we lose? It's fine. So what do we want to bring? So we're going to bring the spells. We could do that. And then get rid of this. Get you on that. What does this even do? 1% up to 60%? Oh, increases. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading the spells right now. Quick battle stream? When they fix quick battles. Right now, you can't change your Lords of Magic. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. You guys are going to like this build, I think. It's got some big style points. So what other spells are nice? That one's not bad. That one's probably cool too. We could try that, big boy. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to be sweet. Now, Norsca does some things well. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, I want to do fun, weird things, but I also want to have a chance of winning a couple games here. Let's try some of these out. The Kadai Destroyer, we've already kind of drawn the conclusion that that thing freaking sucks. So I think we're going to omit the Destroyer for now. We can bring you out, and we need this, and maybe one of those, just in case. Oh, this is a matchup in which I could bring those things. Oh, yeah, that's so cool. Oh, but they're so expensive. Okay, we gotta find a way to make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's my favorite unit in the roster. It has to be. All right, so we cut you. We get 2 of those. We get some of these, and then we can get some more warriors, probably. Warriors and warriors come out and play. You guys are in for a treat, though. This build is cool as hell, dude. Fat style points. Oh, what the hell? I almost left home without, the most core unit on this roster. Okay, that would have been bad. Yeah, we need a couple of those. Yeah, man. Looks badass. This build definitely has got some milk. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to try it. And let's get one more view. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, man. Let's get it. Let's close out with 2 wins here. Gotta go. We can't do the Chowie that dirty. Yeah, I know. Seriously, Lich. It's one of the only options. Do not bring the Dreadquake Mortar. Hold on. Okay. Just because you told me not to bring the Dreadquake Mortar, I'm going to switch it up, okay? We're going to switch it on up for you. Oh, God, I'm so wrecked. Yes. Oh, yeah. Now, if I lose this game, it's your fault. Because I switched to this. Okay, so... Fuck. This is just such jank, bro. Oh, this build's so haggard. Probably do that and that as my spell kit. Oh. You did this. I want you to remember that. Rule of the mob? Yeah, well, we'll see. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. Ride. Yeah, so we're going to go 0-3 because it's going to be great. Good morning from the UK. Hey, how's it going, Bailey? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. What do they have that yeah, magma cannons are incredibly good against Norsca. They're very meta and very strong. Very good against the Norscan Unga Bunga. But we're trying some superior technology here today. Dreadquakes are actually not that good on tabletop either, in my opinion. I'm not a huge enjoyer of the Dreadquake. They have they're pretty cost effective except for one rule. They have this thing where every time you shoot them, you have to roll a dice, and if you roll a 2 up, then it can basically has to wait another turn to shoot. So in a competitive environment, you never want things like that, right? The Deathreakers are just really good in tabletop comparatively. Well, the first build was triple magma cannon. It was 3 magma cannons, just unleashing holy fire on Norsca. But then some of you dirty dogs in chat wanted the Dreadquake Mortar. So what I'm going to be delivering to you is a Toad Dreadquake Mortar on an Iron Demon. If that doesn't get some of you guys hard, I don't know what it's going to take. It's go time, baby. It's go time. So just checking. And we're going to see if this works. And oh, by the way, that's not the only thing we brought. We brought Draz Hoeth. So we brought the big man himself. Yeah, so we'll see how that works out. On Cinder Breath. So he's going to be going hard. We're definitely out of the running of the tournament, but doesn't matter. We're here for fun. I'll sweat. Maybe I'll put like sweat in the title of a stream if we're going for it. Yeah, so far we got some undefeated players looking good. Excited to cast the top 4 as well. Haggard hash it for the win. I know. Look at this. Oh, baby. Oh, the Dreadquake. Yes. It is time. So we're going to get our laborers, send a couple of those guys over to the side, get you guys back. Can we take Fire at Will off? I think we can. I don't know if it's still bugged and then the train just like randomly shoots, but it probably is. If anything, my opponent will see this. We got Draz Hoeth. He's so much cooler than the Sorcerer Prophet, by the way. You know, that's the thing. Let's go Unga Bunga on quick cap our objective, probably. That's going to be the play. And Laborer Man is just going to waddle over here. And the Dreadquake is going to roll. Let's do it, man. Oh, we brought the Graven Scepter, too, because, you know, if we're going to be going at it, you know, we gotta bring the gear. So my opponent's 11 models. I'm a little nervous if he brings big targets. Mark, thank you for becoming a channel member. Greatly appreciate it, man. Hope you guys are ready for the power of the Chowie. Fully unleashed. We've used the Kadai Destroyer tonight. We also, last game, used double Hell Cannon. And this game, we're going to be using the Iron Demon. So, yeah. Yeah, so maybe it'll get some work in. Hopefully it doesn't, like, auto-shoot now. That was its big problem before. But I'm hoping it won't just randomly shoot at these things. So we're going to get close and start shooting. We see Throg Daddy. Okay. So we're going to call in some Fireglaves, I think. Yes. Yes. Let the Dreadquake feast. Does he have any Marauder champions, or are they just all bad Marauders? Oh, they're just all terrible. That feels bad. All right, Draz Hoeth is going to get up here and pay his dues. Let's get you out there. My opponent does have a Feral Manticore, which is certainly making me a little bit nervous. I really wish I had a Magma Cannon right now. So we're going to see if the Iron Demon can shoot here. We're going to try really close range Dreadquake and see what happens. Oh my god, is that going to hit? Oh, it made contact. GG, we got it. All right, so let's go ahead and do an Overcasted Burning Wrath here. And to get you guys moving up. And we'll call in the guns. Hey, Burning Wrath actually did some fat damage there. Spell, I feel like that spell's not bad against skirmishers. All right. Oh, dude, look at that. All right, all right. Do this, and we probably need to send a Chowie infantry over there as well. We got the Fireglaves coming up. Big man's just hiding. And the dreaded Dreadquake will continue its reign of tyranny. All right, let's take a shot right there. Hiya! It's so much fun. All right, Fireglaves. Be free, my minions. Oh, he dodged it. Sneaky, sneaky. All right. So we'll put Fire at Will on eventually. You know, it'll happen. Let's do this. And we're going to get our skirmishers to keep doing its thing. Manticore looks like it might be pressing the back objective, so we'll definitely just go kind of play that game there. And, yeah, we're just going to kind of keep flying around. Let's do another one of these. It seems pretty good. So the train unit is, yeah, Burning Wrath against these guys ain't too bad. All right, so now we just go bananas with it. We're just going to put on all the Fire at Will and hopefully not kill a lot of our own units. Oh! Give it to me! Oh, God, yes. Oh, yeah, baby. All right, so the Manticore and some Berserkers are on the way over there. Oh, the Norscan army's taking it. All right, let's get you over here, buddy. Throg is coming. We could attack him with Draz Hoeth, actually. Let's get another Fireglaive out just because they're simply my favorite unit. They're just so freaking cool. Oh, the Dread Train, dude. It's doing it. All right, let's get in there and see if we can do some damage to him with Draz Hoeth. And the Fireglaves are now in range here, so we're going to start shooting at these trolls. Oh, we just obliterated our own infantry. Draz Hoeth will do well against Throg. He does do fire damage, and with the Graven Scepter, he hits like 700 weapon strength or something, so I'm hoping that'll be very good. He has healing, though, and I don't, so that's a little dodgy, so I think we're going to peace out. We're going to keep you moving. And we do see the Berserkers coming around. All right, great. In the meantime, keep shooting at the trolls. Fireglaves are coming, and we have another Fireglaive on the way. So we could shoot that Manticore down. And the Doom Train is... Oh, hello. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's charge into these trolls. Try and get a quick little terror route right there. And move you guys up into fight. All right, so the Berserkers, we should be able to handle them on that side. We're going to use more power here. Full speed ahead, my minions, rise! All right, let's get some fast cav down here. Manticore is getting last samurai'd by our Fireglaves. Trolls are probably going to get terror-routed by Drazhoath here in a second, and the Dread Train needs to just keep its party going. I gotta say, this is very fun. It's very fun. All right, so let's start shooting at Throg Daddy. Let's do this and pull you guys up and just start shooting at whatever we can, basically. Yeah, probably the Manscore is the safest bet. All right, the Dreadquake train is causing some havoc. Kavak, dude, thank you. I will read that as soon as I get a reprieve from all this sweaty action, because this is getting real serious here. So we're going to go threaten that back point there, see if we can get it. We're actually going to send 2 Wolf Riders over there. I think that's fine. Drazhoath is getting a little smashed up, but the Dread Train is still going. Still sending a message. We do get caught by the Manscore, so let's pull back and shoot here and shoot the Trolls and then charge here. We can maybe try and... Oh, Dreadquake. Hold on. Did it shoot? You guys are probably seeing more of the shooting than I am, honestly. Yeah, you guys are probably seeing a little bit more of that. All right, let's head over here. The Dreadquake is just going to keep running, and you guys can keep shooting this. Oh, God, no. Run! Oh, is it shooting the Manscore? Oh, we hit the Manscore with the Dreadquake. I feel like I deserve an achievement for that. All right, so let's move the Fireglaves up. Move the Fireglaves up. You keep working on the Manscore. It's funny, I started to run because I was so worried about the frickin' dudes. All right, let's get back in the tree line there, get some laborers. We'll get Drazhoath over there. In the meantime, we'll just kind of keep gun pushing here. Oh, where's my train at? Hold on. We need to get on these Marauder Champions right now. And next call-in is going to be what? Get a Skullcracker. Yeah, Skullcrackers are pretty good against these type of things. All right, let's go. And we can try and press the back objective a little bit. Yeah, we'll move up. Pull you back here. Fireglaves might need to pull back. We'll keep kiting that Manscore away. Oh, come on, Dreadquake train. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay, we run you back, and then we Skullcrack and Drazhoath you. Let's shoot at Throg. Dude, the Dreadquake. Come on, what are you going to hit? Oh, God, it's going to hit my units. Oh! I love how you have to, like, dodge your own shit with this thing. It's hilarious. All right, we're going to do full power ahead. Oh, we actually hit the enemy unit. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. All right, so here we kill these Marauder Champions, and Throg hopefully gets Last Samurai. Back objective looks pretty safe, and I did blunder my cavalry there. I got too excited about the Dreadquake, I'm sorry. But yeah, looks like we do sweep that objective pretty well. We have some Trolls coming in, so we're going to go tarp at them. You guys sit back. Let's get the dreaded Dreadquake train over here. We do deal with the Marauder Champions. So now we need to get the Fireglaves to just roast Throg. That basically is what's going to be going down here. Bull Centaur on that side to fight the Troll call-ins. And cool. So here, let's do a bit of a surround. We're going to run past the Trolls, try and get a full leadership surround on them. And now it is time, dude. Oh, the Curse of Hashit. We're going to turn Throg to stone here. Never get to use this spell. All right, so he's going to probably eat it here for sure. The Curse of Hashit will finish him off. Oh, Dreadquake. Okay, that wasn't bad. Oh, we got Throg. He got Last Samurai. Let's go, baby. All right, so we've done that. We call in Bull Centaur Renders now. Feel a little bit done summoning on you. Back objective is looking pretty good. Let's pull back and loop around here. Get you back in the middle. From here, I don't think there's going to be any chances for them to come back. Oh, God. What are you shooting at, even? Oh, God. They're shooting at these random-ass Marauder Champions. All right. So we chase those guys into the bushes. Let's get you guys back this way. Call-ins are going to be Bull Centaur Renders to help deal with that Manscore. And we can go route you off. Let's get the Skullcracker here. Let's get this. Unsummon you, and keep running into the trees. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you guys come down here. Fear the Dread Train. Oh, God, yeah. Brazen Scepter, whatever the hell it's called. Okay, we back onto the point. Let's get you, get some some warriors over there. Oh, there's Trolls there, actually. Okay. So we can send Drazhoath to go battle. Oh, those are the Miststalkers, Famir. Oh, I love that. That's really cool. See, this player knows how to live, for sure. Although, the Famir did just get buffed. It's not like they're bad. I think they're decent now. All right, so we got you guys coming around. Let's do this, and we should be able to take on the Miststalkers with the big man. He will bully that Manscore into the Shadow Realm, and in the middle, we just use the Pain Trains. Oh, did we hit? Oh, we just nailed the doggos. Hell yeah, let's go. All right, so let's use the Curse of Hashit to try and punish that Manscore. Get the Bull Centaur Renders in there. Drazhoath is going to fly over and cause a little bit of havoc. Thank you so much for that donation. I promise I'll get to it. I don't want to throw this game. It's been too glorious. We have to claim victory here. All right, so on the backside, Drazhoath has gotten how much value? 1,700, not bad. He's killed a couple characters, though. Now we should be able to kill the Miststalkers. Let's get some Kadai Fireborn to the middle. That is a very good final transmutation, actually. I think my Dreadquake is out of ammunition. Oh, man, look at the damage. Holy shit. Those Fireglaves just thumped on that guy, man. All right, let's get these guys. We have some trolls chasing me around the map. Those guys are dealt with, so let's run this way, and we could just unsummon you and leave these warriors to guard that. Okay. So the Dread Train is doing it, and the Skullcracker is also here causing some havoc as well. Let's call in the Fireborn. Let's get the dual firepower going right there, and then we'll get behind them and then charge them when they try and flank me here. You guys save here. Oh, Fireglaves are just the coolest shit on the roster. Look at those guys, just with their halberd guns. Streltsy wish they were this cool. Oh, yeah, look how quickly they melted those trolls, dude. All freaking day. All right, let's get here. And we definitely got this one in the bag now. Yeah, the Dreadquake train, it may have paid for itself. It might have actually, it might still pay for itself, is what I'm trying to say. Let's get you guys up. You guys camp back there. Let's unsummon you, and we can send you and you out there. Looks like we got these guys. Let's do a little bit of unsummoning, some housekeeping. Keep trying to run these guys over. Chaos Dwarves are probably my favorite faction in this game to play. I just love the way they play. It's so fun. And because they have a lot of the cool elements of Dwarves, but Dwarves are just so like, oh, I'm going to spam some miners and some Dwarf Warriors and just, you know, these guys just have so many cool toys. All right. Yeah, I think we've discovered a bit of a niche for the Burning Wrath spell. It seems really good against skirmish cavalry. Like those type, you can see the big damage going down on those. All right, Drazhoath is going to get in there. We got the Fireglaves rolling up. Get you guys shooting here, you guys shooting here. And Drazhoath should be able to get it done. Let's do the Baletor's Breath right there. Let's get you here. Some Chaos Dwarf Warriors, just move them up. And it looks like the caster is done for. Pretty much closed out. Yeah, Fireglaves are good against Norsca. They're pretty good. Norsca, I don't know about Throg in this matchup. I guess the prevalence of the Baletor's characters makes him good. Dude, the Iron Demon. Oh, what kind of value do we have on it? I don't dare unsummon that thing. We would never. Okay, Iron Demon is... I can't, like, pull up its unit card for some reason. Like, when I mail... We'll check later. All right, anyways, let's move over there. Do this. We got the back objective unlocked. We got Kadai. And we're just going to move up with the Fireglaves. Move with the Fireglaves. And we're going to keep testing things out. Yeah, see, when I go to click it, it like, its value, it like hides it. That's weird. I haven't seen that before. It's very strange. All right, Skullcracker. Shoot these guys. Chad Hoeth is going to fight here. He's going to do a Curse of Hashit. The Walmart Spirit Leech, as it's called. So we're going to get it done. Yes. Yes, my minions, rise. So yeah, diving into the Fireglaves definitely not going to end well for a Manticore. They are halberds too. I wish in tabletop they had some sort of like thing that made them good against large targets. That'd be very cool. All right, so yeah, we're up like, what, 6K? Yeah, he's just having fun at this point. No problem, brother, no problem. So we'll clear these guys off. The Manticore gets absolutely whooped on by Drazhoath. He's at 2,700, so he has paid for himself, which is great. Let's get these Fireglaves online and get these Fireglaves online, get the last Samurai going. A couple horsemen here. Let's clean these guys off. And we'll set you up and you, and just absolutely mow these guys down. Absolutely, just give them the last Samurai treatment. That last game versus Dwarves was really fun too. We had a good match. It was a good one. Even though we kind of tried a weird build, it still was very fun. Yeah, no way you can stop the Dreadquake train. I'm so excited to look at that thing's value, by the way. Oh, yeah, so let's get some cinematic shots while we're here. Oh yeah, dude, look at the Berserkers just running into the Chowizar firing line. I just finished painting 12 of these guys, the Fireglaves in tabletop. The models look pretty much the exact same as these guys, I would say. Pretty damn similar. Oh, so their beard belts are actually gold. Oh shit, okay. That's pretty cool. God, they're so rad, look at that. Yeah, just mowing down those Berserkers. Classic stuff. All right, so back to this action. The Dreadquake train is still going, or did he kill it? Okay, full speed ahead. Let's get this. We still have a couple breath attacks. Yeah, we're gonna try one here. Do a little something, something. Oh, Drazhoath, yes, rise. We'll get you with a Burning Wrath too. Pretty much a full karate chop. All right, so this is the moment we've all been waiting for, is the Dreadquake value. This is the culmination of the entire stream. And yeah, man, we're doing it. All right, so let's refresh this. Got to do some drops here. And we will have some fun. Okay, so that is going to be... Oh, well played to my opponent. It's a fun one. We got to use some cool units. Norsca certainly presents that opportunity for Chaos Dwarves. And cool. Oh, shit. No, I actually almost reported that wrong. Okay. Chaos Dwarves versus Norsca. And yes, I think that's right. Got to drop someone. So let's refresh that. Okay. What do you guys think the value is? Let's see some guesses in chat first. And whoever gets it right gets a cookie. Let's see who gets the closest. All right, I want to see some guesses. While I do admin work, you guys can saturate it with guesses. Okay, so we're going to drop you. And then we need to fix that. 13,000? Yeah, we'll look at Drazhoth too. Yeah. 2,700, 4K, 3.1, 4.3. Okay, we're getting a lot of good guesses here. Here it comes. Let's see who's the closest. You guys have to honor code. 3,500? Oh, I think some people nailed that. We have Harrison at 3.4. So far, he's the closest. 3,500 on the freaking dot. I think Harrison's the closest, guys. Now, the guessing's over now. I think Harrison wins. I think he was the closest. Shout out to our boy Harrison in chat. Did anybody else get 3,500? Or anyone on the dot? No, somebody got 25. Somebody got 45. Did anybody get the 3.5 on the head? I don't think so. I think Harrison was the closest. All right. And for the donation, yeah, from Kavak, dude. Hey, Turin, I never get a chance to donate, but I go with Smoking Hot Wife President. I'll get them train cannons. World War. Yeah, we did it for you, dude. We brought you the ultimate train cannon all day. Hey, Kavak, thank you for that donation, buddy. I really appreciate it. Glorfindel. Oh, Glorfindel's our winner. Nice. 3,500 right on the head, baby. Hell yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. All right. So we need to fix the score. Outer region. Is Outer region joining me in the pits? I feel like he is. Oh, he lost his first 2 games too. My boy Outer region and I are going to be battling in the dregs. Glorfindel, nice. All right. Are you my friend on Steam? Glorfindel? I don't know if you are. You might be. All right, Glorfindel, we have a secret prize for you since you nailed it on the head. We're going to get you a Warhammer DLC of your choosing. So, let me know which one you want. Shoot me a message on Steam. I see you're on my friends list, so it should be easy to do. And we'll get you the Warhammer DLC of your choosing. Assuming you don't have them all. All right, so Drazhoth value is going to be 2,900. So he costs like 25 or 26. Yeah, nice. Not bad. The dreaded Dreadquake, man. It did work. Yeah, 2,000 here. The Skullcracker. Oh my God. Look at the value. People love saying Kuvak. It's Kavak. Like a duck. Kavak. Like that. So, dude, 3,200 value on the Fireglaves and 3,000 on that one. They feasted. They feasted super, super hard. All right. So, on tonight's episode, we will carry on. Well played to my opponent. That was a really fun match. That's what it's all about, you know. One sec here. I'm going to change the title here. Okay. All right, perfect. So the price of the pain train was $32.50. So it paid for itself. Fireglaves definitely paid for themselves a couple times over. I'll look for your message, Glorfindel. And Kvak, thank you. Hopefully I got that right. Rule of cool. Yeah, rule of cool all day. Indeed. The mortar, it paid for itself, just barely. The Train Quake wasn't bad in a Norsca, I'm not gonna lie. You could even bring a Demon Smith too. Like if you wanted to be more reasonable, you could do like Astrogoth, because he can fight Throg really well since he's infantry size. He'll kick the brakes off Throg, right? So you cut his passives, you cut that, and then you just bring like Flamestorm to cook some infantry, and then you can get a Demon Smith bare bones. So you just bring it with nothing, except Reforge, like that. So now you have a healing Demon Smith who's also a good fighter, and you can heal your Dreadquake. That would probably be the direction I would go. It did kill a lot of my own units too, though, to be fair. The Dreadquake had a shit ton of collateral damage that game, from what I saw. So that was a little dodgy. Okay, we're almost there. Only a couple games still to finish. So far, our top 4 is Sleepy Lion, Alexander, B6, Mood, and yeah, we got a nice little run here tonight. Looking good. Looking good. Dwarfs are so fun. Thanks for all the content. Much love from the Western Washington. Right on, man. My neighbor to the north, eh? Dude, the Dreadquake. Can't wait. Can you bring the Demon's Tongue with the Dreadquake? Oh my god, how much would that cost? 3,700? Alright, I mean, that might not be bad. That's really killy, right? Like, here, let's play with that real quick while we wait for a second. Okay, so we're gonna get the... Yeah. So we're gonna get the Demon's Tongue towing the Dreadquake. Does it have some weird bug where... I did pay for Hellbound because it gives you perfect vigor and Phys Res, which I think is worth it. So we're just gonna get like a bunch of infantry here and see what's going down. Yeah, we'll try it out. It'll be fun. You can, but it's not optimal. We'll see if it's optimal. Yeah, the train truly got like 5,000 value, a lot of which was against my own army. By the way, after the tournament's over, I'm feeling fired up tonight. We're going to be playing some FFA games as well. What's the overall Dom meta with Dwarfs? Dwarfs are pretty good in Dom. They're a B tier faction. They're in the middle. If you're playing meta Chaos Dwarves, they're pretty decent, honestly. Cheap, Chaos Dwarf Warriors, backed up by either Death Shrieks or Magma Cannons, depending on the matchup, with a Sorcerer Prophet on a Bale Taurus, is like the staple. And then 2 or 3 Hobgoblin Archers, or Wolf Rider Archers. And their job is to go contest the points and skirmish. That's like meta Chaos Dwarves. Those are like your core units. All right, let's go try this out. So at least the Fire at Will works now. That's going to be fun. And dude, you guys know there's going to be an apocalyptic Chowie army coming in. All right, so we're going to just go ahead and put Fire at Will on. Okay, the Dreadquake shot. I mean, it's pretty... Is it using its flamethrower? I know it doesn't seem to be using its... Okay, is it using its flamethrower attack? I mean, it's good at killing infantry. That's for damn sure. I mean, it's already up to, what, 1,500 value? I mean... if you know your opponent is one of those creatures who likes to spam a lot of infantry, this is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it seems like the flamethrower works. Let's see. Yeah, it's cooking. You know what? I straight up think this might be better, guys. I think this might be better. This seems pretty good. I mean, it's already 2,800 value. I mean, I know it's just against an AI who's standing still, but in a long Dom game, it would probably do something similar, I think. Yeah, this isn't bad. I mean, this is like good value. And it's about to get 37. Okay, it's paid for itself at this point, but the flamethrower also discourages leadership, right? Yeah, so you have a slow and you have a leadership discourage on here. And the Iron Demon itself is pretty nasty. See, this is the cool part about playing memes, is sometimes you discover that there's like actually hidden things. Like, earlier we maybe could have discovered that, oh, what the Hell Cannons were actually good, but or maybe the Destroyer is good, but obviously it wasn't. It lost us the game. But yeah, overall. Good versus Orc. Yeah, maybe against Orcs. I think if you bring a Demon Smith to heal it too, I mean, you could see it. It kills foot characters really quick. I mean, look how quickly it's killing this Herald of Corn. It's actually really strong. Damn, dude, that Herald of Corn is getting cooked. Holy shit. Okay, this thing might actually be decent in some matchups. 6,300. I mean, okay. Yeah, that ain't bad. Hey. No problem. Okay, Glorfindel said that they have all the DLCs, so not to worry about it. But Harrison, you were the second closest, so if there's a DLC you want, just shoot me a message on Discord or Steam, and we'll hook you up. All right. Okay, we got to do some of this. We had a dreaded no-show here from Bongo. Let's refresh that. Shout out Glorfindel. Harrison's next up. He was the next closest. Chad Glorfindel, I know, absolutely. Okay, Bongo's dropped, and we have this. Let's check that. Okay. Just adminning here. Should be pretty close to finished. It's just, I think, the 1 or 2 games still going here. Do you have an Instagram and Twitter? Let me go take a picture, actually. I think I might have some. Hold on. I could probably pull them up on stream. The lighting isn't very good in these pictures, but maybe I can get some better lighting. Hold on. I'm going to pull up the Dwarfs I've been working on. Yeah, these are just with like a haggard. The lighting is very poor, but we'll get the... Okay, hold on. Yeah, this is a proper time to... Okay. Chorf 1 and Chorf 2. Okay, so let's add a picture here and image. Okay. Let's see if I can find those photos. Where are they? Okay. Yeah, here we go. So this is the Iron Demon. You guys can see it here. It's not a great quality photo. It looks a lot better in person, actually. But this is my Iron Demon for tabletop. So it's not completely done. I need to do the inner wheels where like underneath the first Chaos Rings on the outside. You also can't see the other pilot, but this is my Iron Demon that I just finished up, which is super cool. And then we have the other Dwarfs here. So let's do this and browse and see if we can find that. And yeah, so this is, oh my God, where'd they go? Okay, I don't know what's happening. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay. So this is like the start of the army. We have the Infernal Guard Fireglaves. We got some Black Orcs who are going to be with the army, and that's my Sorcerer Prophet in the front. Yeah. So that's they look, I'll get pictures with better lighting, but these are just pictures out in the garage. But that's the Fireglaves are in the second row back there, and then we have the Sorcerer Prophet here. Yeah, those are Black Orcs, because Chaos Dwarves use Black Orcs in their army. But I'll do a big army showcase when it's done. We'll do like a full video and everything, and give you guys some proper well-lit things. Yeah. They're really cool. The Palpatine Sorcerer, though, he's so rad. Yeah, dude, Chaos Dwarves are just thematically the coolest, man. They're just so rad. All right, so checking here to see how we're looking. Navigator and the Grey Sun. Okay, so those two are still playing, I think. Maybe. Okay, so we can probably advance the round. Did we have any drops? Yeah, we had one drop there. And Benito, he's got his one. Okay, no problem. I thought in lore Black Orcs rebelled. Not at this point in history. Not all of them either. Like a lot of them did, but Grimgor was famously, like, I think one of the main ones in that kind of angle. I don't have the oh, you want the Goblin Hero in the games tonight? Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Okay. Okay. No problem. So we're going to advance the rounds right now. So let's do this. Praise the Dread Train. Yeah, I'll get some proper stuff. Where are we? Okay, so now we're going to advance the Swiss. No problem. Let's do that. Next round is live. And outstanding. So who are we playing? Sergi. Okay. Let's get the games going. Next round is live. We're going to bring some wild shit in this next build. About as wild as you could possibly get. All right, so let's do that. And copy, paste. Get my opponent invited here. And where are they, Sergi? Okay, I don't know what they're playing yet. Could be some sort of an elf faction. Hey, happy 3 years. Yeah, Bob, man, we've been on a journey. Fidel as well. Both you guys. Over 30 months. God damn, dude. That's a long time. That is a long, long time. We've been doing YouTube for how long now? 7 years? God damn, dude. Yeah, a little over 7 years, I think, almost 8. It was obviously a hobby for many years. But okay, so let me go see what my opponent's playing. Hopefully they show up. That'd be a bummer if they didn't. But it's all good. We've had great games tonight regardless. Sergi. Okay, so you are playing what? So I can just start on my build at least. We played the Norsca. Oh, we're playing High Elves. Oh, High Elves against the Chowie. That's an interesting one. What map are we on? So we are playing a High Elf player. High Elves are a matchup I always like. I don't know what it is about them, but it stresses me out playing them. Okay, so we're on Itza actually, so it's a very brawl-centric map. Hey, Matthias, 44 months, goddamn. Matthias coming in with the steel chair. Dude, Bob is a Chad. He's made a lot of these maps. Bob, let folks in chat know which maps are yours, actually. I'd be curious. All right, so we're gonna do this. I think that's fine. Zoltan just sucks, unfortunately. So we're probably not going to use him. Okay. And my streams helped you get through college, dude. We've been going for a long time, dude. We have been going for a long old time. Oh, God, I want to bring the Dreadquake train so bad. Oh, I want it. But it's so terrible against elves. Their bolt throwers will just shoot it to pieces. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and get some of you guys. Yeah, looking good. We're gonna bring, somebody wanted the goblin hero, El Gordo, so we're gonna bring him. Yeah, El Gordo is here, and he's all set to party. Now, for the rest of the build, what do we want to bring? 2 of you guys, 2 of these, and then we need to bring some firepower too, probably. You guys want the backstabber? It's time, dude. So for tonight, Borderlow Landing and Edge of the Darkwood are Bob's. And those are literally 2 of the most played, most popular maps. Like, hands down. Oh, shit, yeah. Homeboy's got the new what's it called? The new Fireborn. They have AP now. That's actually kind of scary. Okay. We're going to have to put some respect on their names. Probably bringing you is the way. Okay. I don't hate it. It's not a bad build. Not amazing, but not terrible either. All right. Yeah, this looks fun. This looks pretty fun. No skirmishers, really. Magma cannons are pretty excellent on this map, I think. I think they can do pretty well. Okay, so let's get you and you. And then we can throw in some sneaky gets. El Gordo is costing me a bit. He does have the crooked dice thing. Lucky Get is the one that heals him. What is the chance of it? Burst of life-saving points. We'll take it. All right. Can you dig it? Salty, thanks for becoming a channel member. Welcome. Late night crew represent, man. Yeah, Borderlow Landing is like the gold standard of Dom maps. I think you're right. I agree with that for sure. Let's try these. They'll be pretty fun, although probably just spamming out the cheaper ones is better. So they're pretty damn solid as is. Get a little bit of that. And do we want a Doom Train of some sort? A Doom Train wouldn't be bad. Just like a regular Skullcracker is going to get her done. Get her done. We'll see. All right. So this build I brought is more decent. It's not as balls deep in the memes, but it is off meta. Having Gordo's Backstabber in your build probably makes it so already. Dragon Princes and Sisters, yeah, they're pretty good. They're definitely not bad at all. Dragon Princes with their fat fire res is pretty sweet. Oh man, you guys don't know how badly I want to bring another Dreadquake Mortar. Oh god, I want it. Oh, I want it. It's so haggard though. We'll fight the urge for now, I think. We'll definitely fight the urge. So what are those, 1600? Yeah, those things will be very, very good in this matchup too. Let's pick a cool banner. Tonight we'll do the Disciples of Hashut. Waking up in the morning. Yeah, we're Almost to the top 4. This is the last round of regulation. We had some crazy games earlier. Good luck, have fun. Our opponent is ready. So am I. They said, I'm ready, but were they truly ready? That is the question. All right, so those folks are still finishing. Most people are playing their games. And we will get here. Let's fire it off, dude. Turin got a taste of the Dreadquake, and now he needs his fix. It's really true. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. The Dreadquake was certainly, as the folks would say, cooking. That's kind of a new slang, right? Like, I'm an elder millennial. I'm turning 36 in a week. We never said that though. Like in my times, we never said cooking. Like, oh, you know, I'm cooking. Like that definitely was not millennial. That was probably Gen Z. It's pretty wild. We have some Gen Alpha neighbors. So one of my buddies is my neighbor. He's awesome. He's a firefighter, just super cool dude. And he's got a couple of kids who are between 6 and 12 years old. And they say some stuff sometimes that, you know, I haven't heard before. Oh, you're doing a Zeech themed map right now. Right on, dude. I'm excited. That's a Zoomer expression? Yeah, it's Gen Z, right? Now we're cooking with gas. Let him cook, yeah. I was playing a game of Dom mode recently. And I was playing against somebody who said no cap to me. And I legitimately didn't know what it means. I had to Google it. That was like my first, I felt like I usually kind of learn things secondhand by watching videos on YouTube and whatnot. But that one I had no idea what it meant. That was my first crusty elder millennial moment. I felt I had to Google it. So we got magma cannons. They're really good against elves. Yeah, so we're gonna see how they do. We got 2 of those. Oh, sorry, the blocker's still up. Okay, let me get that thing down. Wookiee's a good dog, but he gets overzealous sometimes. All right, so let's get the Fireglaves back. We got my favorite units. Fireglaves are not meta, I would say, but they're my favorite unit. So we're gonna be doing some work with them. Oh, dude, this is the ultimate sneaky gets. Gordo doesn't have Vanguard deployment. El Gordo? What? What a disappointment. Jeez. Okay. Well, anyways, and then you guys can go over on the side here and do this and this. No cap on a stack. What does that mean? Yeah, that's just like that's some forbidden Zoomer talked. Or no, that's like Gen Alpha, isn't it? Yeah. No cap is old. It was just used less until recently. Got it. Hey, Regulus, welcome. All right, so we got a weird build. Fireglaves. We even brought Gordo. And we have 2 magma cannons as well. So they're going to be having a good old jolly time. These guys are going to rush objective 3. My opponent's build probably going to be pretty good, I would imagine. I'm a little nervous about it. But let's get those. Oh, yeah, this is a good build. I'm nervous. All right, so we got some skirmishers. El Gordo's going to go over there. They're going to go up there, and let's advance our lines. Prepare to shoot. But thankfully, the flame cannons are going to put a lot of hurt on those skirmishers. So they're going to get it pretty good. Oh, yes. Oh, let the flame cannons feast, my precious. Yes. And what is that? Is that a princess? Oh, very cool. All right, I dig it. So soon we're going to be in range with the guns. From here, we can probably call in some Chaos Dwarf Warriors to just waddle up to this point to like make sure we hold it. And yeah, looks like the dragon may be coming over here. So far, the magma cannons have been doing the work, though. They've been doing great damage. Uh-oh, a little bit of lag here. It's not me, is it? Nope, not me. No problem, though. I'll take the Total War slideshow any day. Gordo is just going to get killed by a dragon, which is very funny. And let's screen you guys up, get on that objective. Shoot, and shoot. And then we need to call up some baseline infantry for the center. All right, so magma cannons. Let's start shooting at spearmen. Are there Silverin Guard here? Ooh, we have Silverins, actually. All right, so we need to cook those Silverin Guards before we move in there. You guys move up. We got Astro Chad back here, which is fine. So Astro Chad is just going to basically be fighting and, you know. Yeah, El Gordo got killed by a Star Dragon. That's very, very good lore. That's great stuff right there. He comes in, he gets massacred, and yeah, call it a day. So Silverins, let's start popping them in the face. Let's get Goblins in there, pull back the Fireglaves, and looks like Astrogoth has successfully dealt with his prey. All right, so Chaos Dwarf Warriors are going to roll up on that one. We can get you in there, and those warriors are on their way up. We do have some Chaos Dwarf Warriors with great opens here, and Astro Chad is heading here, and El Gordo's in a little bit of trouble. It's all good, though. He knew what he signed up for. Let's pull you back. And wow, really going really deep for that. Okay, interesting. They're going to get their aggro tied up, though, here in a second. And we just got to be ready for the dragon to come, inevitably. All right, so let's do this and this. Yeah, great. And the fire glaives can start shooting there. Let's get you guys rocking this. And now we just drop a nice, juicy flamestorm right on their heads. And these dragons, we start shooting the dragon, and we even call in a little blunderbuss to say hello to our dragon friend. So that is going to be... Oh, look at that flamestorm. Damn, that did some work, huh? That was solid as hell. All right, let's get you guys shooting. The dragon is going to be taking a lot of damage now. It looks like we are getting poked a little bit, but let's keep moving up this way. Chaos Dwarf Warriors have arrived there. The dragon character... Is my sound on, by the way? Yes, it is. Perfect. Okay, so the sound is on. You got to make sure our fire glaives don't get caught out of position, so we're just going to kind of keep shooting here. And Astro Chad is just going to keep doing it. We have the Haggard Sneaky Stabbers, whatever the hell they're called over there. Let's take down the Rahagri's Pride and scurry away a little bit from this. We do that. And yeah, we shoot here, and we can shoot into these guys as well. All right. So Astro Chad can maybe fight the Princess with the Black Hammer of Heshut. We also need to get some light cavalry in there to support against the Rahagri's Pride. But Astro Chad is pretty resilient. He's very tanky. So let's shoot the dragon character and see if we can fight this out. We're doing good on value, but remember my opponent has healing and I don't. So that's something we got to watch out for. All right, so we're going to get the blunderbusses. Oh, it's blunderbussing time. Oh, yes. That dragon is taking a lot of damage. And magma cannons, what do we want to shoot at? Do we want to shoot into the blob? It might break some of my own units. Blunderbusses have gotten in range of the dragon. The two Fireglaive units are doing great, by the way. They're doing really good work. Let's get these blunderbusses back and reform ranks. We do this, call you in. I am triple capped right now, which is bad. You know, they've been cackling on me a little bit. I think we're going to eventually get this point. All right, we got to work on the Rahagri's Pride. So Rahagri's Pride just got nailed by that magma cannon. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. And we are starting to tear through some of the objectives here. Blunderbusses are slightly out of position, but what can we call in? Yeah, Gordo was pretty haggard this game for sure. He had a bad time. We're going to go ahead and get a Flamestorm right there. Get you guys to shoot at the big Star Dragon. Get you to shoot here. You to shoot here also. Get some sneaky cab up there. And flank around the back of those spheres, I'm thinking. And how could we not call in El Gordo, right? We got to bring El Gordo back. The chosen one. All right, so the Flamestorm did great damage. That dragon character is having a really bad time. And let's get these blunderbusses to form ranks. Okay, we have a White Lion unit. We're definitely going to pound them into the Shadow Realm. Right now, you're going to shoot those Silver and Guard. Blunderbusses setting up shop. Let's go after the dragon character, and you guys do this, you guys do this, and let's call in one Speedy Boy to harry those off the map. And yeah, so at this point, probably it's going to be ours, maybe. See if the Sneaky Stabbers can get it done. Oh man, the middle is looking good though. That's looking real juicy. All right, so how are we looking? Yeah, those Reavers are going to get chased into the Shadow Realm. We got you hunting here. Blunderbusses can take up position. Middle is going to be ours most likely. Let's scoot up there. We got 6,000 value, and El Gordo himself is on the way back in. So he's looking pretty good. Princess ripping a shot at me there. All right, let's move back. Do a little bit of this. We have our Hobo Riders, and now we have some heavy cavalry coming in. Oh, Reavers. We'll just last samurai them. All right. Yeah, my opponent has a points lead, but it's certainly not insurmountable by any stretch of the imagination. The way they win this is if I blunder the objectives. So, yeah, hopefully I don't do that. Oh, my God, the blunderbuss is putting in some work on those units. All right, so let's get Astro Chad in there, and he's just going to get a big fat Flamestorm. Nice, nice. Oh, man, the gun line just melted those Reavers. Holy shit. Okay, we need to get up on this point, though. We got to quit messing around on that objective there. On the far side, we don't really have a whole lot to call in, except maybe a Skullcracker. Astro Chad is doing great this game. He's just melting so many units. Elves are looking pretty tabled. I've crushed them on value pretty hard. And yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a comeback. The dragon is having to play so cagey, it's not really able to commit to the fights. Let's do that. Get you up here, do more power, and let's go see if you can help El Gordo secure that objective. All right, so we're getting the shots. These are going to be some scary cavalry in here. So we're going to start shooting those Reavers. Let's get you in there too. Probably unsummoning you is going to be the better call. And the dragon character is rapidly approaching healing cap, so that's nice. As long as we just get this other objective here soon. Let's unsummon you, a little bit of housekeeping, and cool. So Gordo is going to get that objective probably. So now we switch the flame cannon onto, probably onto just the cavalry here, the rangers, whatever. You can shoot these guys. Dragon character is about to get last samurai. Oh god, I'm about to blunderbuss, dude. Let's go. Come on. Get it. And let's get you. Yeah, all right. Can we take down the dragon? It looks like we did. El Gordo is not going to have too many issues with this. Great. And I think that's just GG at this point. You guys ready for this? Oh, this is going to be such punishment. This is going to be the full fury of Hashut. Oh, God, yes. Oh. And they're going to get another volley before they approach, too. Okay, let's get that top objective. Make sure we don't throw. And they're going to get double magma cannon right now and blunderbuss at the same time. Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Good night, sweet prince. And the Fireglaves are wasting him, too. They're not even going to make it. Oh, that was so cool. GG, well played. Fire in your glaive until you blunderbuss. Oh, man. All right. GG, well played. That was a fun build. I'm just talking to my opponent. You guys want to see the goblin value? He just got shit on by the Star Dragon, basically. Yeah, my opponent had a caster in reserve. That's pretty normal. 30 value on Gordo, guys. He clearly carried that game. Fireglaves, 2,500 each. Magma's really good. Astrogoth, he got some good Flamestorms, even though he didn't get a ton of value. Alzak, 24 months, 2 years. Some glorious bussin'. Yeah, we've had a good night. It's been really fun. Some wins, some losses, but overall the games were great, and I think it was a super fun stream. All right. She did. Yeah, she did indeed. All right. So we probably have a little bit of time until the round is finished. So I'm going to potentially... I think we could do an FFA. Hey, Easy, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Did my opponent drop? That's weird. That's very strange. Okay. No problem. Just got to fix something here real quick. We should be all good. All right. So taking care of some admin work. We'll get it all squared away. Hey, Kabak. That means a lot, man. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I think that was a lot of fun. We're going to do probably an FFA right now. I think we have time. So we'll do one maybe before and after. Will be the play. Okay. And we will do this. And do that. And save that. And we will be all good in a moment. Okay. Just got to refresh now. That should be saved. Let's get I think we still have a lot of time. That was a pretty fast game. So anybody who wants to can join this FFA. We're going to do an FFA match in the meantime, just to, shoot the shit. Because it could be a minute before they're done. All right, so we're going to do FFA. Free-for-all battle. Add player slot, and the map is going to be... we can do the Crazy Chaos one. I think that one's pretty cool. That was Shrine of Cain. You know what? Let's do the OG one. The Lost Temple. That's a classic. All right, so it's fixed. Looks great. Let's refresh this. And let's get it, man. A Dune stream? Yeah. I've been thinking about doing a Dune stream. It's just holy shit. Oh my god, there's some sweaty players here. Okay. I'm gonna go Dwarfs, obviously. So let's get it. And have some fun. All right. So one last admin thing before I fire this off. Just got to report my score. We got Chaos Dwarves versus High Elves. And no, that is not right. Okay, I was on the Chaos Dwarves and they were on High Elves. So at least we didn't worsen the Chaos Dwarf win rate tonight. We did a good job. Keeping it even with meme builds. All right, so FFA is all about like weird mobility and that type of stuff. People are just gonna ignore one another, I think. What can we possibly do here? I think we have to go Sorcerer, but Sorcerer Prophet's so boring. Let's go ahead and do Altar Battle, Troll Country. Troll Country will be faster. So we're going to do that one. All right. So this build's going to be wild as hell. You can only bring 2 of those, really? It's a shame. That is a shame. Outer region's already ready, which is not a good sign. Oh god, he's waiting. Atop a throne of skulls. Let's get you, do this, and we can cut that, get you on there. Let's get a couple of these guys. What does that even do? Oh, that's interesting. That'll be fun. And now we get some of these little gremlins, which usually will pay for themselves in some capacity. And we will get you. And do we want to get a Doom train? Do we want the train of Doom? I think we do. We're going to get 1 Doom train. All right, good luck, have fun. Let's see how this goes. Warcraft 3, man. Yeah, that would be fun. Just a train with 3 Dreadquake attached. The problem is in FFA, like, nobody brings infantry. It's very uncommon. So probably not great. Okay. It's just time. What a disappointment that Kadai Destroyer was, though, man. That thing was just made me so sad. Okay, gotta update that player score. Come on, Sparare, you gotta iron it out. It's go time, baby. Hashit is looking to feast. Hey, Garland, let me check. No, I didn't get the notification, but let me pull that up. Yeah, it's weird. It's been bugging out on me lately. It's the money still goes through, but oh my, yeah, hey, thank you, Garland, for the $25. Greatly appreciate it. I didn't see your message, so just type it here. Thank you, man. Thank you. Hopefully you're going to enjoy this glorious Hashit friendly build. All right. So here we are, and let's go ahead, and we need to go to... So Rhino should have, let me see the amount of points. Yeah, perfect. Okay, they have the right amount of points. Come on, Sparare, you gotta fire it off. He's probably got Scarbrand, a Bloodthirster, and a Gorgon. Yeah, that'd be my guess. Come on, we don't have time. I'm gonna tell the Empire player we gotta hurry. Time grows short. Okay, I told him when the game started, so we're all set. Let's refresh the tournament, see how we're looking. Yeah, still a lot of people, about half the players are still playing their games. So ours was just very quick. It was very quick indeed. Hey, Purpley! GG, well played tonight. So, okay, so we played Norsca versus Dwarfs. Yeah, so I have some feedback for that one. It's not an easy matchup. I would even say maybe Chor favored nowadays, but it used to be Norscan favored. All good. Okay. You know what I cooked tonight, which was really fun, was I had never cooked them before, but plantains. They're kind of like bananas, but we cooked, we did some pan-fried plantains to kind of turn them into like chips. Man, they're really good. So we did plantains, and I added a little bit of cinnamon sugar on top. Oh my God, they're so freaking good. They're so good. If you guys haven't tried that, it's a really simple recipe, and it'll definitely, it'll do you proud. Gordo is terrible. No stress. Yeah, but man, they're really good. As a Jamaican, yes, they are. Yeah, Alex. So speaking of, so we did pan-fried plantains with cinnamon sugar and olive oil, and then we did a jerk chicken rub. So we did a chicken with a Jamaican rub. Dude, it was so good. Yeah, Jamaicans know how to cook, man. That was some good stuff. All right, so we got a mobile core. We have a Sorcerer Prophet, double Bull Centaur Taruk. We do have some artillery, but I'm assuming people will probably ignore us. So I'm hoping that we could just sit there with the artillery and farm value. These guys are going to guard it, and we got a pain train and you. And then these guys can be in 6. We're going to ready up quickly here. Yeah, it was great, though. I've been learning to cook lately more. I had a very simple cooking palette. But it's been my new passion. We started doing I learned how to do a French onion soup. That was so bomb. You just caramelize some onions, slap those bad boys in with some, yeah, it's, well, anyways, I could go over the whole recipe, but, oh, shit, okay, blocker's up. Yeah, I thought I was getting excited talking about food. Yeah. All right, so we're here in time. So the artillery is going to start moving up. Oh, the Empire with some Vanguard deployment. So we're going to just start spray firing at Grand Cathay and just trying to farm them for value with artillery. Let's move the train up, because we can get some good value from our artillery here, I'm thinking. Tarex will help me fight characters too. It is Zhao Ming, the Iron Dragon. Oh yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go poke corn a little bit. Turin talk radio today. Yeah. Was it a Jamaican who made the food? No, it was me. So it wasn't as good, I'm sure. But yeah, it was still... I've been learning to cook. All right, so let's do this. And let's do a little bit of that. Gonna be all good. We'll go poke out a region a little bit. Say hello. And it looks like there is some crowmen coming here. So we're gonna keep the bull centaurs back there to try and fight them. And the train. We're just gonna farm a little value where we can, you know? We're gonna look for some freebies. But now it is time to shriek some death upon the forces of Grand Cathay. Oh, rockets are so cool. See what kind of value they can get. Okay, so some Empire Heavy Cavalry. Let's get some Bull Centaurs out there to see if we can farm them a little bit. Oh, the nerfed Satang. Okay, so Satang did get nerfed, but still pretty good, obviously. Oh, the rocket. Oh, dude, look at that. Damn. That was some damage. Oh, we don't need those guys. We could actually send the Tarex over there to farm value. We'll keep the Bull Centaurs back here. We got the train waiting in the bushes. Dude, look at that nuke on those guys. Okay, so that's a good start for us. We've nuked one of their units, and now we're going to switch on to some more of the Jade folk. Let's get our skirmishers. Satang is unleashing the full fury on me, so I'm probably just going to have to fight Dark Age Rush here, which is not an easy task. We could get the rockets, you know, and start shooting at... Yeah, I don't know how this goes, actually. We do have a lot of healing on the Sorcerer Prophet. Let's go here and just start rocketing in this situation. Yeah, see if we can get some good rocket value. The Tarex are going to go just creep around and look for freebies where they can. We're going to go see if we can find some value. Oh, no, there is an Iron Hail Gunner over there, though. We got to be careful about that. So far, it's going great. My character does have healing, and the rockets are now going to switch on to the big man because he's like a value font, right? If I just farm him and he heals, it's going to be a ton of value for me. So Dark Age Rush definitely taking the losing situation here. What spell is that going to be? I don't know. It's going to be something scary. Oh, Final Transmutation upgraded. Okay. So we need to run away now. It's a little bit frightening. It's all good, though. Thankfully, my character heals, but okay. We got to just sit back and heal for a while. We got to be very cagey here. And we do manage to get the Lord very low, though. So he's going to heal in a second, which is fine. Yeah, so we're just going to keep poking, keep getting value. We need to get our Hashit Caster back. And just keep poking at Satang. If we break him and he... Not Satang, excuse me. If he runs off the battlefield, that'd be so freaking funny. Oh my god. So we're going to pull our dudes over here. We're getting a lot of value. I suspect Outer Region is creaming it over there, doing some work. That's going to proc the heal. Yeah, we're getting a shit ton of value. So as long as we don't lose units, we can play this game for a while. All right, so the big man's going to flee. He got his heal procced. And now we got our artillery all covered here. Let's get our Sorcerer Prophet back there. We still have a lot of magic for late game shenanigans. And let's get the Tarex back too. Let's get into melee with the Pain Train, and we're just going to land you. And then come down and help. And yeah, we're still shooting him. We might actually just straight up kill him right now. All right, so some of those chickens have landed on the ground, not all of them. My character has safely landed. Zhao Ming is landed on the ground to avoid the Death Shriekers. Granted, he still might get popped by them. We'll have to see. We're doing good on value. Not as good as I would like. The Empire in Khorne is really, really just cackling over there. We almost got Homeboy down. We might still get him with the rockets. As a matter of fact, let's go hunting right now. Do a little bit of that and keep the Pain Train here. Yeah, we got the Crowmen crumbling, which is outstanding. The Cathay army's coming for me. And, ooh, Zhao Ming's really close to dying here. Let's actually just go get those Jade Lancers. We need to get our character back, though. He's not in great shape here. All right. So, can we finish Zhao Ming off? Maybe. Let's see how this fight goes here. All right. So, pulling back a little bit. We have some scariness in the woods. It's going to be some peasant horsemen. The Tauraks should dominate those things. And now let's go ahead and switch Ray Fire. So we're going to get you here. And yeah, my lord is very, very low. Satan can definitely range him very well. So should have probably brought a little bit more love in here. Let's go get this and pop the all breaks. Whatever, you know, we're going to get in. We need to poke you. The blunderbusses. And now we need to probably retreat our artillery, believe it or not. Hey, Don, what's up? Oh, thank you, Don. I appreciate it. All right, so we're poking into the guns here. We got these guys ready to go. The pain train is causing some havoc, but overall, I'm not loving that fight. We can maneuver over here, do this. You can see our haggard artillery is having to run away. So let's attack the crowmen here, and we'll get one of the more beat-up ones and have them actually stay and fight, pull the other two back. And yeah, we're getting value, but it's definitely not amazing. Yeah, the Tauraks are doing good. Zhao Ming is probably hiding in the bushes somewhere. Oh my god, the freaking... You guys hear that? It's my air purifier. It's like going bananas. It's going into outer space. All right, team. We're going to just have to cast some final transmutations. I think saving it is probably a good idea. Oh, here he is. Okay. So we're going to get that man right there. We're going to get him. One way or another, we're going to find you. Okay, I might need to turn that thing off right now. Jesus Christ. Okay, it's going pretty bananas. Going after your boy Zhao. Let's get back up in the sky. Do this. We have one Taurak stuck here. Somebody's potato internet is really chugging here. All right, so let me check. Fresh brackets while we're lagging here. And it looks like we're almost ready for top 4. There's just one game to finish. Jesus, who is this lag monster here? Okay, Zhao Ming is almost toast. We need to get a little closer. Oh my god, who is lagging? Come on! This is the one thing. So rough for Total War. But yeah, we got one game still going. Okay, Zhao Ming is at 300 HP. The Taurak is going to get him probably. We're going to get popped in the face here. It's going to suck. Oh my god, it's so laggy, dude. We can potentially farm a lot of value too. If this wasn't lagging, we could actually maybe finish this, but I might have to jump out if they can't get their shit together. All right, because yeah, we definitely, I think, handle Grand Cathay here fine. That's going to hit the Iron Dragon, so he's going to die. Who would have thought we would kill friggin' Zhao Ming this game, huh? Not I. All right, well, maybe the person who's getting karate chopped is just gonna route out. It's gonna terror route. Who knows? Okay, so the Bull Centaurs have taken care of those things. We have the Doom Train back there. Can charge the Peasant Horsemen and get the Oglacon's boys to do it. We got to keep getting these flamethrowers away. Okay, we did take down Iron Demon, which is great. Unfortunately, we're probably going to die as well to the final transmutation. So that's unfortunate. All right, so let's get the Tauraks out here. If my Lord flees, you know, it is what it is. Not much I could do there. Let's get the terror routes going here and get you guys just fleeing. The Tauraks could charge into the Crane Gunners, which is probably going to be a good idea. Although we do see somebody coming in here. Okay, it seems like it's basically calmed down now. We need to get those Iron Hail Gunners offline. Is they're the only thing my opponent has that can really mess with these units. Could somebody let me know when the round is completely done, by the way? That would be greatly appreciated. If somebody could check the rounds. Last I looked, there was one game still going. So yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, so my Lord did get taken out there. All good in the neighborhood. We're going to form ranks down there. And yeah, so far our Death Reeks are in good shape. We need to get our Pain Train into these haggard peasants. And the Tauraks are still great. Yeah, outer region's pretty high on points. Last man standing does matter, you know? It does matter. Thank you guys for your admin assist. I think we could just collapse these peasants here. I think there's enough mass there that we could just end them. We get those offline. Let's go farm some Crane Gunners here. I think this whole backfield situation is fine. Let's go ahead and charge here. Peasants getting routed, and great. Now our artillery's back online. This is where the Nurglings will feast. We're going to start shooting at Scarbrand. Going for the #1 player, right? That's the play. All right, so the Pain Train easily cleans up these Cathay infantry. We farm value, and soon we're in range to shoot Scarbrand, which is great. Thank you, Ali. I greatly appreciate that. Let me know. Okay. So over here, clean up these Peasant Long Spearmen, clean up these warriors. We're going to be in range soon. We do have the 2 Tauraks. They're a little bit beat up. How much armor do Tauraks have? 70? No. Not slouches. Yeah, we're creeping up on value, though. We're going to start getting a ton against Scarbrand here. Although Khorne has... Ooh, Hellforged Host. Jeez, that's not good. Okay. So did we clean up these units? We did. And we have the Iron Demon. Should be able to take on the Jade Warriors. Bull Centaur Render's still around. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we're just getting good value here, man. What's not to love? Yeah, I think there was one game still to finish. And as soon as that's determined, we'll get our top 4. A couple Minotaurs of Khorne coming in, but like shooting at Scarbrand type characters is probably the biggest value. You do terror out those Haggard units. Yeah, we need to go after you. And oh, is this thing trying to charge in melee? Gotta love it. Okay. So we're gonna have to let our Haggard Goblins tank for a second. Ooh, Final Transmutation over there. That's gonna get some points. The Bull Centaurs should be able to stop the Minotaurs. For sure. We're going to swarm them here, and we do also have a Pain Train coming from across. The dreaded Iron Demon comes. More power! More! Alright, so what can we shoot at? I think the best value on the field is probably shooting Hellforged Host. We bash this caster down. So let's bring our Taurix back here. We have taken those guys down. Uh-oh, that's not good. We have somebody on one of our artillery pieces, and I have nothing to stop them nearby. Maybe our train can rout them off. I really don't want that. The Taurix can come finish off Oh, he had Karanak. Okay. So homie was rocking some goodies here. Okay, round is still not over yet, right? Those guys are still playing. It's pretty wild. Itachutu Astrogoth. When I think of Chaos Dwarf talking, it just makes me think of Jabba the Hutt. Ah, I blundered here. Got him caught in the Hellforged Host. Did not need to give my opponent that value. Let's get one of them away at least. On the bright side, though, it did bunch him up, so I'm able to nuke him really well. And the Pain Train should get those Empire Knights off the battlefield here. Death Streaks, man. Really good. Really good. So what do we got here? We have Satang going after Scarbrand. He's very, very low. We got both of our Taurix back, and those freaking Hellforged Hosts will probably get wrecked by artillery here soon. And are they wavering? They're wavering. They're going to get caught in a second. Hopefully the goblins will just finish them off with a rear charge here. Yeah, we gotta break them. Okay, they're broken. Good. So now we can just pull back here and deal with this. Okay, Hellforged Host is almost dead. We definitely just own them here. One player is gone. Round is still going. Thank you so much. Okay, let's just crumble these guys. Get our 2 guns. Start switching into Satang here. And cool. So we're farming value there. We've karate chopped the Hellforged Host with our bulls on parade. See a couple free points in the bushes over there. Satang is definitely going to die to the other goodies. Yeah, out of region has left the game. He's got nothing left, really. Spraria is left, so it's just me and Dark Age Rush now. Yeah, all right. It's just me and Grand Cathay. They don't have too many chances of winning. Now with 2 Death Shriekers online, they're just going to wreck those things. Run over here and get this. And the Taurix should win that. Yeah. We've gotten him down. So how are we doing? Shoot those guys. Bonk them on the head. We still have some of the freaking crane gunners over there. Okay. I know he's hiding some Jade Warriors in these bushes. We want those points. And Satang is crumbling. So now we just get the spray fire mode. Go here and spray fire mode, and with the other one, and go right like so, right in the face. Okay, we've plowed those guys over in the bushes, and we're about to discover the rat's nest of Grand Cathay. Kavak, we got you, dude. We're getting the fat dub in there, I think. Satang got one last shot off before he crumbled. He's at 11 leadership right now. I guess I should have finished off Satang, because he might have actually finished off a Death Shrieker. Bull Centaur Renders, are they losing this fight? Are they struggling against these Haggard Jade Warriors? Kind of looks like they are. We'll give them a second longer to fight there and see how it holds out. Okay, Satang at 244. Death Shrieker, just finish off Satang. There's no army losses in this game mode. Should have went after me? Yeah, probably. My build, I don't know, you might have been able to just swarm me with your numbers. All right, Passionate Blast. Dark Age was a champ. We had a good little scrap. Tarek characters. My caster got owned, though. Jesus. Tarek's did fine. Death Shrieker's great as always. Bull Centaur. Pain Train did good. outer region for him. It looks like he got Scarbrand did fine. Karanak with 3,400 value. Jesus. All right, let me go check all this tourney stuff right now. Is there any way that can affect the top 4? So Alexander qualified Sleepy Lion, Maverick, Sloth, and Stingers. I don't think there's any way it could matter. Did anyone... I could probably just advance the top 4 right now. I think it'd be fine. Okay, so who's playing there? That is Navigator and Romulan. So who did Romulan play? Did Romulan play any of the top 4 guys? Doesn't look like Romulan will have any... It just affects Renegade's tiebreaker. And Renegade Moose is where? Okay, 2 wins, so that wouldn't matter. I think we can just advance the top 4. Yeah, he's a very good boy. Arrow telling me that my blocker's still up. I love it. The ever-chosen champion himself shooting me a DM. I don't think this match affects top 4, so I think we can advance. No, I think Chowie they probably won't ever get an update, honestly. They're great as is. There's no close tiebreakers that are within 1, so I think our top 4 is pretty well decided here. No, why do I have to... Oh, okay, I need to... Well, whatever. We'll fix that later. All right. I got to fix my own score because when my opponent accidentally dropped it, bumped my score up. I don't want to cheat my way into the top 4. That would be very funny. I got to fix something. So B6 would... Stingers has an opponent score of 9. I'll show you how this works. Because... Yeah, Sleepy Lion has 10 opponent points. That means Sleepy Lion had a harder run of opponents. That's how it works for tiebreakers. All right, but my score also was like falsely inflated, so I have to adjust that, and that might change some of the tiebreakers. Chaos Dwarves don't need too much. They're a pretty good faction, honestly. They're like a good, balanced faction. There's nothing on Chaos Dwarves that is egregiously OP, which is good. They're really well designed at this point. They weren't in the beginning, that's for sure. The balancing changes were good. All right, so fix my score. And that did change some of the tiebreakers, actually. Oh, shit, okay. Oh, Alexander was falsely inflated because of me. And did I play Sleepy Lion too? I don't know if I did. So Sleepy Lion's 3-1, had a really strong run. Okay. I think top 4 is all set, although this last game could affect some people. Let me see who Navigator played. So, oh, Navigator did play B6, so it could affect their tiebreaker. And Grayson and Romulan, who has no chance of qualifying, I don't think. So, oh, B6 is already auto set in top 4 anyways. All right, so we got our top 4. Looks like I made the top 4. Grismatic, I don't think you did. So we're taking a look right now. I'll show you guys what this looks like. The evil Chowie have done it again. Turin top 4. And we're going to host that and spectate this. And we're going to go to map setup, go to domination mode. I do want to do a conquest tournament soon. I think that'd be really fun. Okay. Oh, okay, outer region. Let's see what his thing is. 1, 2. Outer region should have 2. Yeah, which I already took care of. Great. All right, folks, I think we're ready to advance. I don't think it's going to affect it, this last one, and they reported it anyways. All right, great. So we're all set. So GG, well played to everybody. You don't think going forward gets you in the running? Hey, it's all good, man. We all take losses. You saw I took some hard losses today too. It happens to the best of us. All right, advance to top 4. And now here we are. Who is going to be in our top 4? Man, we had 3 tournaments today. How cool is that? What an active little scene we got here, huh? All right, top 4. So we have Maverick Sloth, who was our first opponent. So that was, I believe, was that Korn? Yeah, it was Korn, I think. That was the Haggard Kadai game. And then we have Stingers and B6. we will do Sloth and Lion. Okay. Lobby code, please. We got our top 4. The grand finale. GG, well played to you as well. And let the good times roll. So this is going to be Khorne versus... actually, let's just give them a lobby code. It's going to be easier to manage. Okay, Maverick Sloth. Actually, join mine. And then we have Sleepy Lion. Sleepy Lion, who I believe is also one of our map makers. Join up. Top 4 time. So we got the Maverick Sloth in here facing off against the Sleepy Lion. The map is going to be what? Map is going to be Road to Talipine. Yeah, another great map. All right, so we got Khorne on one side versus, you know who I feel like we never see anymore is Bretonnia. Yeah, I got to get a Bretonnian game in there. I feel like they don't really suit my playstyle. I love defensive counterpunching factions. Or just like raw aggression like Chaos, but... Watching Sleepy Lion's game, let's see some Cathay. Oh, did Cathay make it? Oh, Cathay versus Khorne. That's a fun one. Yeah, this would be cool. I got you, man. I got you. Conquest is really fun right now. Yeah, it is. It is. I would do quick battle streams if the quick battle system wasn't broken at the moment. So CA tried to, improve it, but they just, Unfortunately, you can't change your lore magic in the quick batch, so you're just stuck with whatever the first one is. They're aware of it. It's going to get fixed. And when that happens, I mean, this was honestly the best patch we've ever gotten for multiplayer, hands down. A slew of balance changes, community maps added to the game, a new land battle that's feasible and fair without rules like needed. It's super good. I am leaning towards a faction war next weekend, I'm thinking. So the 12th is my birthday. So I'm thinking of doing a faction war on my birthday, which would be Friday. It'd have to be early Friday morning. So I'm thinking of doing a faction war on Friday, which hopefully won't be like 1,000,000 degrees, but it would be during the day. Or maybe the next day, I'm not sure. But it would be like 8 or 9 a.m. We start and just go deep into the afternoon. Thanks for pushing it. Hey, Kabak, you're welcome, man. Yeah, we got it. We were pushing for the maps to be added for like a good couple years. You can change the magic, but you need to do it before locking the faction. It would probably be Conquest mode. Because the problem Dark Age Rush with doing Dom for faction wars is it would take too long. With 23 factions, that would be a hell of a lot of Dom games. And in faction wars, I like to cast every single game. So like regardless of who you are and what faction is your favorite, you get to see them played by a top tier player. That's like the whole appeal of the faction war. So I think it would be with the new Conquest mode, because we could actually get every replay done in one day. The AC can handle the heat, so not in my office, not so much, because my office faces the sun, and it's if I'm in my office with the computer running and my sound dampening like rugs down, and then I have the door shut. Even with AC running, with 100-degree weather outside, it'll get like high 80s in my office. It'll be like 88, 89. The rest of the house will stay like comfortable around 78 to 80, which isn't bad with AC cranking. But my office just it's doom. It sucks. Like, yeah, it becomes just a sweaty, stinky lair. It's rough. Hey, yeah, we'll do some Age of Empires 4. I'm thinking tomorrow. One of the reasons why I've taken a break from Age is because my left hand has been having problems. Now, Total War games aren't that bad because they're over in 10 to 15 minutes and I can rest after. But Age, like 45 to 2 hour long FFA games, it gets a little taxing. Yeah. I prefer Domination mode. I think, Domination mode is the competitive format, in my opinion, for Total War Warhammer 3. So yeah, I prefer it, but the faction war would just take so long that we could maybe do it and not cast all the games. Let's put it up to a poll. I'm curious what your guys' feedback would be. Faction war format. Okay. So Conquest, all games casted. Dom, half games casted. Partial / top 8 cast. We would still have all the factions in the domination faction war, but we would only cast like a handful of them. We couldn't cast them all. Happy birthday. This reminded me of the nonstop. I know, dude. I know, William. Times are changing, man. People have forgotten the old ways. Hopefully the other side is playing their game as well. GG's. I'm in the pits of New Mexico. Yeah, I have a family out in New Mexico. My grandma and grandpa lived there for a long time. They lived in an area called Rio Rancho. It was like near Albuquerque. Yeah. We're almost there, Dark Age Rush. Yeah, we're almost there. Age of Empires moves, turns done. Yeah, we did some work. We did some work. Yeah. Beyond All Reason. What is that? Is that an RTS game? Smeagol just popping into the stream. There he is. All right, so it seems like you guys are pretty split on the format. Oof, that's not easy. You know, Faction War has always been like more focused on land battle too. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do 2 separate ones. If I can make one suggestion for new player tournaments, it would be fun to have it would be to have more of them be SFTs. As a new player to Dom, I'm only yeah. I mean, if I run new player tournaments, it would be SFT. Are they starting yet? Man, these guys are taking their sweet time with the builds. That's for sure. So who is going to get the win tonight? We got 4 individuals who have won tournaments before, but definitely some solid players here. Dude, Zoltan was such a disappointment earlier. Zaytan, God, I'm so disappointed with his performance. He was just so terrible. I guess his net is good. That's the one thing. Maybe like a gun line with a Lamasu, taking advantage of his snare to like try and... Maybe against Bretonia you use him. Maybe. Oh my god, what the hell is this Cathay build? Oh, this is like a launch Cathay build. So... this takes me back to an interesting memory, actually. So when Warhammer 3 first came out and Dom was just in a pitiful state, I was playing a best of 5 showcase match with Anticity, and the series score was tied 2-2, and we were in the grand finals. And it was my Khorne versus Anticity's Cathay, and he literally did this like exact build. He brought Miao Ying, double terracotta. I'm pretty sure there were junks, and obviously crowmen weren't around, but that takes me back to that. That was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. That is some wild shit. It is time. Let the Nurglings feast. Zaytan or Destroyer? The Destroyer was probably worse. Oh, yeah. It's time. The picks and bans is what keeps you from doing new player tournaments? Okay. Yeah, I'll do some SFTs. Maybe if I'm just like not... I could put one up in the background while I'm just in the garage painting during the day and just like admin it passively. I wouldn't be opposed to that. So yeah, this is basically exactly what it looks like. It's 2 Terracotta Sentinels who are just, you know, respectable melee fighters grinding on an objective while the Sky Junks sit over their head and bombard. My only concern is Valkia is going to kind of have free reign here, so we'll see. I mean, Miao Ying can fight Valkia, and there's healing too, but yeah, very, very simplistic builds, that is for sure. Now, looking over here at the forces of Maverick Sloth, it is going to be Marauders of Khorne, backed up by some Bloodletters in the secondary row, which makes a lot of sense. Bloodletters are your go-to against good quality infantry. So if you're facing, not good quality, but armored infantry, if you're facing any sort of armor, this is what you want to be doing. Jesus, one of these guys is having some lag issues for sure. And we do got Bloodletters with a Shrine as well. Oh my god, a Skull Cannon. What is this for? I suspect the Skull Cannon is there to shoot at blunderbusses. Well, not blunderbusses, but Iron Hail Gunners. That would be my guess. But regardless, we're going to see how this all pans out as this battle gets started. Good luck, have fun with these players. Maybe Faction War could be a mixed tournament with... yeah, I think just doing 2 separate ones, like a Domination and a Conquest one, would be good. Yeah, I think that would be fine. Yeah, the Minotaurs, I feel like this... If Maverick Sloth has Minotaurs with Grey Opens in reserve, this is going to be pretty bad for Grand Cathay. I mean, the Terracotta Sentinels will get pretty beaten up by those units, although there are 2 of them with healing, with Meow underneath them. She does also have the Van Braces of Yin, so she has the debuff item, so potentially that's going to be very good. Yeah, this could be a laggy one as well. Hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know where they're connecting from, but I really do wish we had peer-to-peer. We've casted some laggy games before. So we got the Hounds of the Blood Hunt who are going to be popping out of the bushes to grab the objectives immediately, which is good. If you guys are newer to this game, the Hounds of the Blood Hunt are an auto take. These units are amazing. They heal in combat and they have great stats. So having a durable, hard-hitting, monstrous cavalry unit basically that hits hard and regenerates, I mean, it's really, really good. Very solid. But yeah, the dreaded Cathay blob is on its way. This is just a pure lag fest. I might need to, let me see here. They're saying ready. I don't know if there's any way we could remedy this. So what I could do is jump out and let them play, and then we could cast a replay after. That might be a better bet. If this lag doesn't improve, one of these guys is on dial-up internet or something, or maybe is like using Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is always cursed because this is going to be like a good 20-30 minute match here at this pace of this slideshow. And if I leave, it might be slightly better. So what we're going to do, send me replay after, please. Okay. Yeah, I just told them to send me the replay because I don't want to put you guys through that. It's more epic when they run slow. Yeah. It'll be a good one. We'll get the goodness. But now anybody who wants to battle me can jump in, and we will do a land battle. So it's going to be called Turin land battle. And in the spirit of the Chaos Dwarves, we will continue. We're going to do Conquest, obviously. We will play Chaos Dwarves. All right, so we'll do the Prague is a good map. And we have the Chowie Czar. So this is going to be a Conquest game. Wi-Fi is cursed. It is. I know. Wi-Fi warriors. I told them, so hopefully that won't be too bad. But yeah, we got an open spot here if anybody wants to battle it out. We'll do the Chaos Dwarf Rebels. Yes, let us rise. I should downgrade my internet. So there was a conspiracy theory back in the days of Warhammer 2, actually. So back in Warhammer 2, there was a handful of really high-level players who lagged. They seemed to lag really bad when they needed to micro more. So there was a conspiracy theory going about that they would pull a lag switch. So basically when they were in trouble or it was like they needed to focus and were being swarmed, they would forcefully lag their internet by throttling it, which is pretty easy to do with like OBS and different software. And yeah, they would do that. It's really funny. Hey, Eric, welcome, man. Longtime creeper. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. All right. So we're facing the dwarves. The Dowie. The Dowie cometh. All right. So Dowie will pretty much always win artillery duels against you, so you can't really play that way. So you gotta do something a little bit different here. Okay. Yeah, the dreaded lag switch. That was some fun times. Okay. So we got you. We're going to have to worry about, obviously, Dwarven cannons being problematic. Sounds like the kind of thing artists formerly... Yeah, definitely in the ballpark there. I think Foghorn Leghorn is probably the best pick here. That's Astrogoth. I don't know why that name stuck for him, but it just did. It was perfect. Cool. So let's get a bunch of you guys, and then we can get some of these as well. Oh man, this is a really swarmy build, isn't it? And we want to get you and you. Cut this, and then I need to find a way to afford that, so I got to cut 1,500, huh? All right, so then we need to cut 550. Could do a cheap sorcerer profit on foot. Probably not a bad idea. You know what? Let's do rule of cool here. We got to do a flavor matchup. Okay, so that's not very good. That's okay. We can probably keep that, and then we can go ahead and get that spell, which is going to be cool as hell. All right. No pain trains, though. I think on open field, dwarves will just wreck them too bad. You're going to have a bad time. So they'll send me the replay for that match after. When you think they're nerfing dwarves? I don't know if dwarves need a nerf. Like I mean, how are they even doing win rate wise? 52%. I think dwarves are fine. They're not always fun to play against, but I don't think they're imbalanced. Maybe nerf gyros a little bit more. Maybe. That would be my one thing. Isn't King of the Dead from... Oh, no, he's not. No, King of the Dead is... I believe he's... Belgium? I think he's Belgium. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. That would be my guess. Okay, so we got two of those boys. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, my opponent looking at me menacingly with the dwarves. And yeah, it's going to be great. I used to watch your streams in college, but now that I have a real job and responsibilities, so you can't watch as often. Hey, it's all good. Glad to hear that, you know, everything's working out for you. You got a sweet job. We're here for you, man. Congrats on the career stuff. Kind of messed up. Order factions are the top one. Lore-wise, evil should be OP. Well, or good guys are OP sometimes too, you know? Like when you read some of the books, there's like some stuff the good guys do that's very OP. Chaos Dwarves are an interesting one because they're like in the lore, they're extremely powerful. Their technology gives them massive advantages in battle. But the one thing that keeps them from being like just disgustingly OP in lore is, from what I understand, is the fact that Chaos Dwarves are very, very low population. There's not that many of them. They are not a populous people. So a large, vast portion of their armies is laborers and like, you know, minions basically. So that's kind of what keeps them in check because they have insane technology. No such thing as... I think there is good guys in Warhammer Fantasy for sure. Like there's certain... It's not like in 40K. I think that saying is more apt. 100%. But in fantasy, there are, I think, some pretty clear-cut good guys. Like if you look at Karl Franz's lore, he's generally a pretty good dude, and the same can go for, you know, a number of characters. Dwarves aren't, and dwarven characters are generally pretty good. I mean, the grudge thing gets a little out of control, but they're definitely more lawful good type structure. From a chaos perspective, attacking the Empire is pure suffering of bombs and bullets and cav running them down. Yeah, no, the Empire is no joke lore-wise. They're powerful. They're just disconjoint. No, that's not even a word, I don't think. They're not you know, super unified. All right, Grizz, we got to get this game going, buddy. We're gonna be over. I'm messaging him. We got to get the game going, especially since it's dwarf versus dwarf. It could be a while. Yeah, Cathay is generally on the good side of things. Yeah. There are good guys in Warhammer Fantasy. In 40K, it's more gray area for sure. Like in 40K, the God Emperor, for example, right? Like the way that they keep his husk semi, you know, still somewhat there is by sacrificing like millions and millions of people, you know, just for one dude. All right, my build's pretty fun. I got Draz Hoeth on foot, so he's going to be running with his little pimp stick that he's got, and we got a pretty wide army overall. Shit, I didn't even bring any cavalry units. I was spacing out. Oh man. Okay, well, we'll see how badly this goes. Dark Elves are pretty evil, yeah. The most evil, I mean, yeah, Dark Elves are pretty wretched. All the Chaos factions are pretty wretched and evil. Chaos Dwarves are extremely evil. But, like, I feel like Chaos Dwarves, you could maybe buy your way out if you were wealthy at least. Like, they're greedy, so you could maybe, like, there is some reasoning with them when it comes to money. Because they're just super greedy. But, yeah, I could be wrong. I actually don't know their lore super in-depth. I suppose it depends on which one you're talking to, right? Like, you have the more religious characters who probably couldn't be reasoned with because they're, like, more fanatical. And then you have the characters who are, you know, probably more pragmatic in a way. They retain the old Dowie, the gold lust. All right, so we're going to get extra sneaky in here. We got Chad Hoeth the Ashen with the Flames of Asgore. And we have a Bull Centaur dual weapon and a Bull Centaur dual weapon. Probably do a little bit of a flank overload using the trees. And then we have you homies back there and you homies back there. Good luck, have fun. Well, Bretonia's lore, yeah, Bretonia definitely has some elements of you know, pretty terrible stuff with how they treat their peasantry, but it's nothing compared to, like, the Chaos factions. Ita Chutu Dawi. All All right, we have some gyrocopter play here, so we got to get our blunderbusses immediately going after him. We'll pull these guys back to the middle here. Oh god. Not you too! You were the chosen one! Okay, if these goblins could get here any faster, that would be greatly appreciated. Because my blunderbusses are about to get a pretty bad time here. Alright, so what are these? These are slayers? Okay. We got some thunders in the back row. Let's get these goblins around the side. Flames of Asgore definitely on the missile pieces. And let's get you shooting there. You shooting here. Let's get you guys doing this. Ita chutu dawi. Alright. It's time for some evil. And how much is that? 18 wom to cast that spell? Okay, that's going to be a bit. I don't know about charging in like this. I feel like I should have waited for more of my elements to get here. But we're going to see if my opponent makes any micro mistakes. Maybe so. Alright, let's do this. Blunderbusses are getting close. We have these guys going here. We'll just get these goblin laborers around the back, honestly. And, ooh, the way he's bunched up here, that's... Oh, god, that's a good spot. Oh, yeah. Talk dirty, dude. He's not really defending the artillery, so we're just going to charge back there and get it. And it looks like he forgot about one of the gyros, so we were able to get it. And we'll get you around the back. Slayers are doing it. Oh, Flames of Asgore ripping apart those units. So let's get Drazhoath in there. He does give a nice little buff. Let's get you back, and you shoot those Long Dong Slayer pirates. You come in here. And let's get you guys intercepting there, and you come over the top. Over the top. Perfect. All right. So the evil Chowie are cackling pretty hard right now. But he is using his gyros to pretty good effect to trundle on me. Most dwarf players like deploy in the corner of the map or a little bit closer. So I figured, but I guess in this new game mode, it's a little trickier to do that, right? So let's keep these goblins swarming on these slayers. With these cannons being offline, that's going to give us a ton of agency on the fields, for sure. And then the bull centaurs, as long as we can shut down the shooting, they're going to feast. All right, so we're going to get back here. And you guys keep swarming around the side. Let's do this. Let's do that. And Drazhoath is, he's an anti-infantry character on foot. He just doesn't have a good AP values. Blunderbusses and blunderbusses here. Keep shooting at these guys. Let's get the bull centaurs here, and you guys swarm across. And we do have the sneaky gits coming. So what we can do is we can have the sneaky gits chase these down and take the bull centaurs into the fight, which is going to be a little bit more necessary. Ita chutu dawi. Oh. All right, blunderbusses. I don't know why they're not shooting this target. Yeah, I got to take the control group thing out. There we go. All right, so the other blunderbusses over there did do their job. I brought basic archers to shoot at slayers, basically, was my game plan. I think my opponent didn't have enough slayers. It's probably going to be a bad time for them now. Sneaky gets, we can attack the slayers here. Chad Hoth is going to do his thing. And you see on the new game mode, we'll just form ranks like so, actually, and then they're just going to shoot automatically. And form ranks here, try and shoot at Belegar. Belegar, probably a slightly better fighter than Drazhoath, stat-wise. Yeah, Drazhoath is more of a wizard, but he does have some good fighting tools, for sure. I think here we're in pretty comfortable shape as long as the bull centaurs are feasting, although the gyros are doing some work against us. These are the Long Dong Slayer pirates. And, yeah, shoot you. Just save up for another Flames of Asgore. Why the hell not? Most of the Thunders are tied down. We got to get that cannon offline. We can't let those things come back. Goblins! I can't wait for the next tabletop tournament. Every once a month I play in an old world tabletop tournament. I'm going to bring the Dwarfs to the next one. It's going to be super fun. Bring the dreaded Iron Demon. My warrior's trading reasonably well. Yeah, so that fight, I don't love it. Let's get you to knock these Thunders offline. My guys are kind of getting wrecked here a little bit. Let's take those Dwarf warriors out. We have another Flames of Asgore. They don't have any like really heavy pockets of power. You can see those guys are taken offline, and it looks like that cannon crew should be folded for now. We're up 7,000 value here. You want more Kadai Destroyer? Ita chutu dawi. Okay, let's get this. And the Kadai Destroyer, I was super disappointed with him, guys. Very bummed out. Okay, let's just nail these guys. There's really nothing else to hit. And we have some blunderbusses coming up. It's going to try and move, but it's too late. The Flames of Hashut will drag you in there. All right, so we're stealing the objective, which doesn't matter too much. The objective is a tertiary thing here. Let's get you back. We got the Bull Centaurs on parade. Let's get them to clear things out. Army losses should be slapping soon. Because now we can get in and take down Belegar, probably. Blunderbusses are killing the gyrocopters. Okay. Yeah, I would say my favorite faction to play in this game is Chaos Dwarfs. They're so fun. So fun. All right, let's shoot that. And right on. So yeah, it's just Belagar now. He's going to die pretty quickly. Drazhoath does have the Dark Renown. Okay, they're still in that game. So one of them is the culprit. I bet you one of those lads is lagging really, really bad here. And we just lay the whooping on Belagar here. Although he does have the Revenge Incarnate. All right, that's pretty metal. Being the cowardly Chaos Dwarf we are, we don't care for honor. We'll win by any means. So we're just gonna run away and surround him with Bull Centaurs. All right, GG, well played. Even the High King, not High King, but the King of Carrick Peaks. GG. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't buff the Destroyer. They gave impact hits to a lot of things and buffed a lot of monsters, but that thing just got left in the dust a little bit. Okay. He didn't. My opponent saying Belagar didn't hear no bell. He truly didn't. All right, checking. I think those guys are still playing their freaking game, which is nuts. The dreaded lag. We might just go straight to the finals. I think that would be fine. Just get in there. Hopefully it wouldn't be. If the finals lag too, then we'll go back and cast the other one while they play it out. We'll play it by ear. Do we have time for another game? I don't think so. I think we just hang tight. GG, Grizz. That was a good game, man. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We've had some good Chowizar matches tonight. Some really good ones. The Hell Cannon build was kind of fun. I thought that was a cool thing. Oh, we should have changed our background. How could we screw that up? How are all these things? Where's the little arrow? There it is. Okay. Yes, the Forge of the Chaos Dwarves. Oh. Stay away from the... Yeah, no kidding. One more game. Let's see what we got. Those guys are still playing. It must be just a horrific lag fest. I need to get to the bottom of that. Who's lagging there? There's got to be a way to check that. I bet we could like send them some link to some website that tests their connections or something. You must see Sleepy Cathay. Yeah, they're still playing it out though. They're still playing it out. Okay, so somebody earlier was playing Norsca against me. So we're going to go and show you a build potentially against the Norscan. Oh, can I go to domination mode versus AI now? I think I can. Yeah, because they added AI and Dom, which is cool. It's not very good though, but yeah, it's good for beginners. So if I was playing Norsca against Chaos Dwarves, and we're talking like not a Dreadquake meme build, but like a competitive Chaos Dwarves. How do we go about this? Throg I think is too risky. I think you do Wulfric on horse. Although Throg is pretty good at fighting the big characters, but he's such a big target. So Seafang is really good in Hunter of Champions. And Wulfric is also like dirt cheap. For your core infantry, you're going to want probably Great Weapon Marauders. So we're just going to do a full build here. Okay, so we got that. You're probably going to want, as far as Horseman goes, I'm trying to think about the best way to approach this. So you're going to want a Shaman Sorcerer. Shaman Sorcerer. Norsca really needs a baseline caster. Definitely Searing Doom is really good. And then you probably bring Final Transmutation just to hedge your bets in case they bring something weird. Put him on horseback. Aside from this will be a pretty good like core for infantry. I think Enveloping is really good. So you probably go wide because Chaos Dwarves usually don't have a good front line. So you just like are swarming all over it, you know, going straight Unga Bunga. From here, probably a couple Marauder Horsemen to contest the objectives initially. Followed up by the Beast of Tashnar and, well, they would be in reserve. They'd be better in reserve. So you bring that and you'd bring double Norscan Ice Troll. So this is like your starting army. And you did Rust. Yeah, you don't Plague of Rust, don't bother with that. Searing Doom is way better. You drop Searing Doom on top of their infantry and you prosper. Probably having Throwing Axes here is better. Is there anything we can cut? Wulfric, you want Hunter of Champions. Although, do you really need it? Not really. So you go like Barebones Wulfric, and you get double Throwing Axe. They'll help you keep trains honest. And you get a couple Norscan Ice Trolls just for regeneration and sustainability. From here, what kind of hounds do you want? The doggies are pretty good, but probably just basic poison hounds. You get one Manticore. That thing, like, you can send Manticores to go after, like, artillery that's undefended. Condom Wolves aren't bad here, actually. They trade very well into the Bull Centaur renders. Still waiting for the replay from those guys. And I think you could mix in probably some Javelins just to give you poke against, like, renders. And also, they're not bad against the trains, also. Another Throwing Axe, I think maxing out on those against Chaos Dwarves is good. I don't know how effective the chariots are nowadays. I have no idea. I haven't tested them. Norsca is a faction I almost never play. I just don't enjoy playing him. You know, not my favorite. Vampire counts are really good though. So Norsca is actually a good faction as well. They're not like bad. They're just kind of old school. I think maybe going for one Famir. Which ones has stock? It's these ones, right? The Miststalkers? Yeah, one. So you call them in first. This is like your first call in. You call them in the woods. And then you use them to flank the Chaos Dwarf artillery position and just jump on like a Death Shrieker or a Magma Cannon. And you can support them with like Beast of Tashnar and then maybe another Norscan Ice Troll. Something like this would probably be good. Maybe just one Javelin and another, Marauder Spear just to hold your back point. Yeah, probably something along these lines. Norscan Ice Trolls can actually fight the trains pretty well and keep them honest. And they have healing too, so as long as you don't get them nuked super hard, they'll come back and provide value for you. But you're trying to envelop the Chaos Dwarf line. Like, so Chaos Dwarfs will usually have like 4 or 5 warriors. You want to get a full, like, you engage them on the front, but you also surround and go around the back with infantry. Because then they're going to have to use, like, cavalry, wolf riders to try and stop your marauders, who are going to be supported by, like, hounds and things like that. Skin Wolf's also not a bad flank overload tool as well. But yeah, I think that's along the lines there. Cool, so we got that. Okay, perfect. So we have the replay from the previous round now. We're about ready. Hopefully that was helpful for you. We could do like little educational tidbits here and there. It's always fun. All right, so let me get the replay all set up. I told the individual to just go play the finals. Okay. Bear with me. Where is that replay? Give it to me, precious. We will see who's going to win this one. All right. Okay, almost all set. Hey, Werner, thank you for the 100. Have this undie. Always enjoy your... Dude, man, you guys are just way too generous tonight. Yeah, don't ever feel like you're pressured to donate or anything, guys. Just you hanging around is enough. But if you are some financial tyrant, some overlord of wealth, then don't be shy. But otherwise, don't stress it. Thank you. I really appreciate that, bud. That is a huge one, Werner. Huge, huge. And hopefully this will be a good game for you. All right. So let me get the replay started. And I did randomize the replay, so we don't know who the winner is here. I got the replay from both of them and just randomized it. And we are good to go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in our semifinal match of the night. It's going to be Sleepy Lion facing off against Maverick Sloth. This was the game we tried to load into, but we had a really, really laggy hellscape. But nonetheless, we're going to get to the bottom of this one. And what's great now is we can fast forward through some points that might be a little bit, slower, but overall, we'll see. How long ago was that Grimgore campaign? Oh, it was wild. It was a wild one for sure. Hey, Werner, man, thank you one more time. Yeah, Famir got buffed this patch. They're actually not bad. I think the stock ones are good because they can sneak up on things. But if they don't have stock against Chaos Dwarves, they're going to get wrecked pretty bad. Chaos Dwarf shooting is no joke. All right. So, taking a look at the build of Sleepy Lion, it is going to be double Terracotta Sentinel with Miao Ying. So this is like an old school Cathay build to fight Chaos. Basically, you just stand in a blob and you let the Terracottas get healed and buffed by Miao Ying, and then you use the junks in that trunk to shoot at the infantry that are trying to swarm you and like halberds and things like that. My dude, my dude. Still on stream? You're pulling me through boredom. I got you, man. Let's have some fun. Let's close this one out. Thank you for the donation, brother. And here we go. Skull Cannon here for the Forces of Khorne. Valkia in the sky. On the far side, we do have the Hounds of the Blood Hunt. And the rest of the line is going to be Marauders, backed up by Bloodletters. Very, very standard stuff. The one thing that we're not seeing is the Cultists of Khorne, but against this build, they wouldn't be good anyway, so it is what it is. So here comes the Skull Cannon of Doom. Unleash the Skull Cannon. Oh, the hard counter. Oh, that was a swing and a miss. That literally just went through the tree. Khorne, not known for his engineering prowess. He certainly tries his best. His followers are not the best at mathematics and angles and geometry and various things that may be relevant to more archaic forms of gunpowder. But, you know, he tries, man. He tries. Now, looking over here, we do have Objective 2. It is going to be going to Cathay initially, but we do see Valkia swinging in, looking to get her hands dirty on the point, maybe. And Miao Ying does take the fight, and Valkia gets a little bit excited and pops the Demon Shield, I think, too soon. And that does allow Miao Ying to swarm down and get a big hit on the Skull Cannon. In the meantime, the Terracotta Sentinels are just chilling. They're just like, all right, we're looking cool on the objective. Fat style points. Miao Ying soloing the forces of Chaos right now. But the best boy in all of Warhammer is coming out. It is everyone's, it's basically Warhammer Satan's best friend. It is Karanak. So Karanak is coming out. He's going to be dropping the snare on Miao Ying, which is going to do some fat damage. And is she going to go human form? It looks like it. So she goes human form. She does have 70 armor. Karanak could put some big damage down on Miao Ying if she's not careful, but it looks like the snare has worn off, and now she's going to be trying to flee, but the good boy is all over it. And with proper micro, Karanak should be able to shut down the healing spells, right? Which is going to be a very, very cool mechanic as well. Over here, we do see the Sky Junks moving on over to the middle, and the Terracotta Sentinel is going to be swarming towards Karanak here, trying to catch the little doggy, but he is too good of a boy, and he is going to be running away. Now getting the support of the Hounds of the Flesh Hunt, or Blood Hunt. They won't be really good against Terracottas. They don't have much AP, so the Terracotta Sentinel is going to do some cool-ass anime attacks here, and definitely put some hurt down on those Hounds. As far as the rest of the fighting goes, we do see Sleepy Lion getting some nice bombardments. Man, Empress's Crowmen, no joke. Those Bloodletters getting basically KO'd. And up in the sky, we have the duel, the Crowmen versus the Furies. That's pretty cool. And they basically trade evenly, and both sides do just disintegrate into dust. So, yeah, that's a pretty funny little interaction here. Now, as far as the rest of the fighting goes, the Terracottas are cackling pretty hard, but Khorne does have the triple cap here. They're hanging on to it, and we do not see Cathay contesting the points. Now, Cathay is going to be calling in Longma Riders. As it looks to me, it looks like Grand Cathay is straight up just going to be contesting value and just trying to table Khorne, which is not going to be easy. More Terracotta attacks on the ground. Let's see if he does any cool animations for us. Come on, give it to us. Oh, yeah, that's so cool. So he does do it and get some cool spinning attacks right there. Meanwhile, the Junks are formidable. They're hanging in there. Junks have a gross amount of HP. Longma Riders swarming down to help out Miao Ying, but Miao Ying's kind of getting her butt kicked a little bit here by not only the Hounds of the Flesh Hunt, or Blood Hunt, but also by Karanak. Karanak hits so freaky hard. He's a beast. Cathay might be able to endure this, and I think they will. The heals, if Miao Ying can ever get them off, is going to be pretty big. The problem is Karanak has a silence aura, so Miao Ying has not been able to heal at all, which has been brutal. But Sleepy Lion is farming a ton of value off the Khornate army. It's just kind of struggling to deal with Karanak, really. Terracotta or Longma Riders do get a surround on Valkia. Miao Ying is in a little bit of danger. I think if you're Sleepy Lion in this situation, what you need to do is get your Terracottas and kill Karanak. If Karanak dies, then you're going to be able to start casting Earthbloods, and really, you might not be in bad shape considering the value is pretty close with some heals. But yeah, Karanak needs to go, and Terracottas do magic damage and fire damage, so they're going to be exceptionally good against demons due to the fact that they do magic damage, and are pretty cost-effective as far as SCs go. Like, these things are honestly as good as the Kadai Destroyer, basically, and they cost, like, what, like 500 less or something crazy like that. Miao Ying getting whooped on a little bit. We do see the Prey of the Blood God active. Okay, that's a little bit dodgy right there. She is very, very low. Sleepy Lion's going to have to grind this one back. The Junks up in the sky are caught out, and they are having some serious problems right now. One sec here. Go ahead and play. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just had to message the other players there. And down on the ground, the Terracotta Sentinels are going to be duking it out. We do see the Sloupnir coming in, so Sloupnir will be doing some okay damage against these. And the best doggy is going to be fleeing. So let me just pause for 1 second, guys. Got to do some adminning. And perfect. And now we're all good to get back in the action. So Karanak, he wants this prize. He wants Miao Ying. You can see the Grand Cathay players doing their best to try and protect Miao Ying. With the terracottas, maybe she's going to come back online. The skull cannon with the bad manners on the side is shooting into the back of Miao Ying. It looks like Karanak is getting a little bit low though. And both of these junks are pretty okay, I guess. 2,000 HP on this one. Crowmen battling it out with Furies is a pretty funny little fight. If Miao Ying rallies and gets some heals, that's going to be a big problem for Khorne, especially if she drops a heal and switches to Dragon form. Although switching to Dragon form against Valkia would be a little bit dodgy, giving her anti-large as well. So Miao Ying is going to be running. We do see Maverick Sloth on the hunt. Is she going to be surviving 200 HP? Karanak the Hound is here. She has been getting worked on all game by this big angry corn dog. And Karanak's got a bit of HP left. And down goes Miao Ying. That's probably something that Sleepy Lion maybe didn't think of. The power of that healing, right? But Khorne is pretty battered as it goes, as it pertains to the army. And what the hell is this, a Gatemaster? Cathay with the Gatemaster hero. Some weird off-meta magic here. I guess the Gatemaster is going to be okay at holding and, you know, serving as a sponge to drag things together for the Sky Junks. And the Terracotta Sentinels are still kind of rampaging around. Karanak is somewhat low. Valkia is a little bit beat up here, being attacked by Onyx Crowmen. Not taking too much damage. She's, you know, I would say a reasonably durable character. But is Grand Cathay going to be able to get on the board in terms of the objectives? With the Junks and the Terracottas, their capture weight certainly leaves something to be desired. More Chaos Furies of Khorne on their way in. We do not see any Crowmen left to defend the Junks. And Junks, unlike other flying units, are not able to land on the ground, right? So that's a little bit of a dodgy one there. They are going to get mulched up here. So now the Terracotta is going to be going after Minotaurs of Khorne, but the Minotaurs, oh, we just got punted! Terracotta being an absolute Chad, flying through and bonking some of those Minotaurs, but they're able to absorb it. And the Longbow Riders, in tandem with the other Sky Junk, are able to melt those Furies down. Wait a second, guys. Is Khorne looking a little bit haggard on the battlefield? I'm not seeing a whole lot. So what do we see here? We do see the Jade Lancers swarming these Marauders with some Peasant Horsemen. That is probably going to be a win right there. And as far as this fight goes, we do see Karanak. He's probably up to 2-3k value right now. He hunts down the Gatemaster, so he's very good at hunting characters, obviously. So the Gatemaster is in danger of dying. But Karanak is no spring chicken either. Those Longbow Riders are getting some really good damage in, and they might be able to lead him to crumbling. Karanak currently sitting at only 1,700, so he's just paid for himself. I was actually wrong. So yeah, Karanak not overperforming by too much here in this particular game. It's going to be scurrying away, and Valkia is hunting the Junks. The middle objective looks like it's flipping to Grand Cathay. Outside objective going to Grand Cathay as well, so there's certainly a chance if Grand Cathay can get the objectives and slow the bleeding a little bit, that's going to buy a lot of time for them to value trade back. But these Junks, man, are they've been doing some work at clearing out all those ground-based troopers. And the double Terracotta Chads, look at these things still going strong. They're going to maneuver across, easily take out these Chaos Warriors and get a terror route going. Valkia is starting to get damaged enough that she could be threatened by one of these big Terracottas. And on the side point, it does look like the Minotaurs are going to go and try and contest that one. The Junk has gotten 2,000 value, which is pretty great. Valkia did take down the other one. Oh, the Humanity, it has fallen. Demon Shield is active for Valkia, so that is going to make her indestructible for a period of time. And now the ROR Longbow Riders, the Righteous Lances of Wei Jin, definitely need to find a way to deal with these Minotaurs. That's a big problem. And Cathay is definitely, I feel, up in value. I feel like they have a stronger army on the battlefield, but getting the objectives is going to be a bit of a tall order for them, considering what they have left. So we do see the crumbling of the Skull Cannon. Minotaurs are fleeing away from the double Terracottas. Middle objective being held by Bloodletters, which will die pretty quickly here to the Righteous Lances. They get in, big armor-piercing charge. Not that you need a lot of armor-piercing against Bloodletters, but it doesn't hurt. They still have a little bit of armor. So they do crumble down and will be disintegrating in a moment. Middle objective going to be flipping to Grand Cathay. Side objective is contested here. We do see Hounds of the Blood Hunt coming out. Terracottas going to get backed up by the Empress's Crowmen, which will help kill those Minotaurs very quickly. And now Khorne is just going to Helm's Deep on its back objective. Oh, man, is Cathay going to be able to do something? They need to swarm right now. Grand Cathay needs to get all these units, and they need to rush this far side objective. That's their only chance to just out-capture weight it. This one, the Terracottas are going to lock down eventually. We see more cavalry coming in. Hounds of the Blood Hunter nearby as well. But the Minotaurs are just, getting swarmed by just sheer mass. The two Terracottas in tandem with Empress's Crowmen. So now the Terracottas are probably too slow. I think you leave one here and you rush across to the other side. And you got to fight this out. This is for all the marbles here. The Righteous Lances might be able to get her done, in the words of the famous poet Larry the Cable Guy. And here comes the Terracottas. Side objective is for sure going to flip. You got to make sure you capture that before you move. And now Cathay needs to find a way to get this point. Not going to be easy. Righteous Lances are karate chopping into the Fleshhounds of Khorne, and we do see a cav charge here. Peasant Horsemen swarming on top of the Hounds. Oh man, what a close game. What a close game. I don't know if I think Cathay's done for. I don't think they have enough time to get the objectives. Righteous Lance is going to clear those out, and we do see this far side point is being held by Khorne. Yeah, the amount of time it took to capture this, I think, was just too much. That will flip, but GG, well played. That was a weird game by Sleepy Lion, and he still almost got it, despite you losing Miao Ying, right? Yeah, man. The Karanak silence was so clutch. You know what? Oh, man. So Karanak made it so she couldn't even transform back into a dragon. She was silenced by Karanak, so she couldn't even transform to get up and away. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Man, savage stuff. So value, 1,000, 1,400, junks, 2,000, 2,600 on those thick junks. Only 500 on Miao Ying. She got shut down really hard, that's for sure. You know, with Karanak being a thing, I think what you do now with Grand Cathay is you go with a flying caster, right? You have to go with a dragon-blooded lord. Or you bring the combat dragon. You bring Yuan Bo, because he could probably fight off Karanak and kill Valkia. So maybe you got to go with Yuan Bo. I think Valky's fine. She got 2,500, but there was a lot of... I mean, against this build with junks, of course she's going to get 2,500. That was a really good match. All right, so GG, well played there. We're going to wait for the replay from the grand finals. The gentlemen are playing it right now. So in the meantime, we can do one more conquest battle. Turin Conquest. So anybody who wants to play, jump on in here, and we'll get to the grand finals. Okay, so for the next one, we'll do a smaller one. We're going to do the Bone Zone. Yeah, let's do the Bone Zone. And we could play someone different. I have an idea for Skaven that I want to try. We're going to try a little rat people thing. Yeah, maybe some Temple Guard. Not Temple Guard, but the... all right, we got Strategy Savant here. Going to be Skaven. And let's see how this goes. All right, it's going to be Slaanesh. Ooh, that's actually a scary one. Okay. I was hoping it would not be Slaanesh. Let's get Wookiee Claw up here. And for the rats. The rats. So I am going to do something really weird. Isn't that weird? Okay, so what do we want to bring? Oh yes, unleash the rats. Let the Skaven feast. Okay, what are we doing here? We're going to get this. And we're going to cut... Yeah, we can keep the Plague Rash. It's probably good. Vermintide is a good spell. Pestilent Breath is okay, I guess, at clearing out Marauders. Sure, why not? And for the character, we're going to do the man himself. Yes. What does that actually do? Lower stats? And yeah, okay. Let the rats feast. They're going to feast today. That's for damn sure. Gutter Runners did get a cost reduction, which is pretty rad. I do dig that. We can get one of these. Shooting against Slaanesh is tough, but we're going to get an extra evil build. There's probably going to be some Furies flying around. Yeah, Furies are a problem. Those things are nasty, nasty, yes, but we'll try our best. I was going to do a mass Rattling Gunner build, but against Slaanesh, it's just awful. You're just going to get dunked on. All right, so we'll get you. Yes, and aside from that, what else do we want to get? Death Runners are kind of cute. I have no idea how these little guys are going to do. I have no idea. These adorable little rat creatures. Oh yeah, that's right. Flayers are pretty good now. That's right, they got buffed. Okay, that gives me some ideas. And do we want to go hard in the paint here? How crazy do we want to get? Oh yes, this build is so freaking haggard. I feel like this is a build that you would like a brand new player would bring. It's so janky. I'm gonna get freaking crushed. Or crush. It'll be one or the other. There's not gonna be like, oh, that was a close game. It's gonna be just like one way or the other. Like, have fun. I was about to watch a battle video to fall asleep to, and then boom, yeah, we got you. We got you. Turin, you played any Vermintide? It's too much clicking for me. My hands aren't perfect. It's too much spam clicking. I would play Vermintide, yeah, if I were to do that. But I really only care for PvP games or multiplayer games. I could be like co-op games. I could be coerced into playing, but typically there needs to be some sort of like, yeah, PvP typically. All right, so those players are playing the grand finals. We'll get back to it in a second. Lore accurate Skaven army. You mean a super elite Chad Skaven army, including the coolest, the Council Guard. Oh god, look how awesome this Storm Vermin frontline with Queek Head Taker is. Sigvald better watch out. If Sigvald showed up here, they're gonna have a bad time. And then we got some Council Guard. We got the mortars, and we got you back there. We got some rats on the flank. And we'll get you here and you here. With the dwarf thing menace. This is like the most haggard shit ever. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Do a little bit of this. Storm Vermin! They got buffed this last patch. They're still pretty janky, but I think it's gonna be really fun. The 5.1 army? Yeah. Queek got buffed too. Queek got he got some nice buffs to his items. Dwarf Gouger as well as his Warp Shard armor. So yeah, should be a good time. Alright, let's move it up. So we're going to move it up, and we got the where. Oh man, no Furies. Okay, we might actually be okay. Alright, stop. And you shoot at the Hell Scourges here. Oh, let the Storm Vermin feast. Come on, Avalanche Mortars. What is that, a Chaos Sword of Slanesh? Oh, and a Chariot. Okay, interesting. Oh, Scorched Earth. Oh god, I love the Skaven Mortars. They're so much fun. Okay, that caster is going to come and rampage me right now. Oh, they didn't bring rampage. Oh, shit. Oh, I did not see this on the other side. Okay, there's a whole bunch of angry, foul heretics coming at us. Okay. Let's get here. You want to play against the anti-infantry king, Queek Head Taker? All right, we can't abide this. Queek is going to get out there and have some fun. All right, so the box stands ready. We do get the Vermintide out, which is going to be doing that. Oh my god, this mortar is just like annihilating these units. Okay, so Queek is here. Queek is probably going to go after that cultist right now. Do a little trophy heads action. And we just need to hold up. Yeah, so let's get you in there. Council Guard going to hold like Chads. Let's get you there, you here, and you here. Players can prepare. We have our dreaded Skaven box. The Avalanche Mortars are like single-handedly soloing so much of this army. And Queek Chad Taker. Oh, Dwarf Gouger. Dwarf Gouger. Come on, Queek. Show that cultist who's boss. Eventually, you're going to have to charge into my spears. One of these days. All right, let's get those Seekers of Slanesh. And the Chad Vermin are holding on pretty well, I would say. Let's get another summon going here. And, yeah, this is why you got to bring Furies in this matchup, that's for sure. Otherwise, the Skaven weapon teams can feast a little bit too hard. I might be in danger, but they're going to have to charge me eventually. All right, so here they come. They're moving into the Plague Pack, which is a good call for us. And now they're coming in from every direction. They're going to try and move through, but those Skaven are actually super high leadership. I don't want to risk nuking myself. Okay, that's the true Skaven experience, so I think we should. Yeah, so they're getting the work in. Let's actually just go after these ones over here. I don't want to risk the friendly fire. Let's get the Dwarf Thing Menace back. The Chad Storm Vermin are just too durable. All right, let's get you back. And these Blight Scabs Plague Pack doing pretty good. Hanging in there like champs. And we get these guys back now. Let the Spears do it. And Queek Head Taker, let's get him over here. I should have brought Verminous Valor, but I forgot to bring it. Okay, so where are we going to go? Let's do a little bit of this. We could go drop a summon over here. Probably going to be the play. They haven't been able to penetrate our lines yet, so we're going to tighten up our box. And, yeah, like, if there had been, like, 1 or 2 Furies diving my mortars, I would have to deal with Hellscourge Warriors, but we didn't have to deal with them because of that, so that's pretty good. Oh, Queek just dominating this fight, by the way. What an absolute Chad. It's very rare to see a Skaven front line do so well, but it has done well. And, yeah, here we see the Spears on the outside hanging in there. That whip did do... I didn't see the whip. Did it do a lot of damage? It might have been Avalanche Mortar Friendly Fire. Let's get these Chaos Warriors here. And Queek Chad Taker was able to take out the Cultist. Those are Demonette summons. Player's kind of getting wrecked a little bit. Like, I could still lose this game. Even though it's looking very good for me, I could still lose it. Let's just Scorched Earth over here. We're going to just fire everything. Just fire everything! All right, Queek is battling the Demonette summon, which is pretty good. And finally, the Avalanche Mortars do get caught. But the Council Guard are nearby. So Council Guard will roll in and probably do well. Let's go ahead. Do I have anything I want to do this on? Probably not. Probably just summons here, honestly. It's the way. The Council Chads are hanging in there. Let's go get that Chaos Sorcerer. Queek is going to pop trophy heads. Yes, yes. Yes, my little rats. Go. All right. Blightscab's still fighting too, which is pretty savage. We have another Council Guard unit here. The age of the Council Guard is upon us. The Tactical Mortar Advance, yes. Oh, God, yeah. Give it to me. And aside from that, it's looking pretty over for old Slaanesh. The Chaos Lord died, and yeah, that was just a build win. We had a build that countered there. It's pretty hard. Queek did good. You know, it wasn't bad. Well played, Strategy Savant. Fun game. You just needed some Furies. So you don't want Seekers in this matchup. You want the cheap Hell Scourges. Fiends, you could bring like 1 or 2, maybe 1. And then you just want to go cheap Warriors and Swarm. Yeah, Skaven are really good at killing elite stuff. Queek was great. Plague Pack, 600. Yeah, everything kind of held. Obviously, Avalanche Mortars carried that one. GG, well played. GG, well played. Yeah, the Chaos Lord is cool as hell. God, look how cool that Lord looks. You know, when you're like, 12, 13 years old and you're, I feel like when I was like a 12 or 13-year-old, if I saw like the Warriors of Chaos, which I did, I guess, I'd be like, yeah, it's the coolest shit, Yeah, you need Furies. Against Rats, you usually want to go wide anyways. They're going to be done with their game in a second, the top 4, so I think we're going to hang tight. And yeah, we're going to do it. Dude, Queek did fine. Oh, you expected flares. That makes sense, actually, Ali. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's a really good point. I didn't think of that. If I were playing against Rats in land battle, how would I play this with Slaanesh or with Conquest? We should call it now. Probably a bunch of these guys backed up by these. So I'd go really wide like this. Definitely would 4 Furies. Maybe like a Fiend or 2 to maybe just 1 Fiend to fight the Slayer. Sigvald probably would be my go-to, honestly. Even though Queek annihilates him. That's the one thing, but like you can't know they're going to bring Queek. You could go Azazel too. He might actually, but he's so risky at getting Warp Galed, so probably Sigvald with that. And then you want a Slaanesh caster, obviously. Against Skaven, President Joe Biden in the lobby here. All right. I think, though, they're going to be done with their game in a second. So, Lord of Slaanesh, I would bring probably Pavane and Lash. Soul Feeder, I would cut those. Bring Blissful Rapture. Yeah, Queek is actually kind of good against this build. I think we can go a little bit less wide, bring like 4 of those. And then Hellscourge Cavalry with the whips. But yeah, that Stormvermin box could actually give you problems. Maybe you do need to bring something. So, all jokes aside, I'm not even like, I'm sweating those Stormvermin a little bit, which is a weird thing to say. So maybe we do go Azazel with Lash and Pavane. Demon Blade's good because it lowers leadership. Domineering Aura you cut, Tempter you cut. And then probably double Foot Cultist, actually. Because summoning Demonettes on top of Stormvermin and weapons teams is going to be super good. So, Joe, if you're in stream, I'm not playing a game right now because we're waiting for the top 4. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Chaos Furies of Slaanesh, they also wreck armor, right? So if you use them against Furies, they'll probably kill them. Monsters might be a little bit problematic here. You have the Fiends to chase down the Flayers. Let's go 3 Furies. And just to give you some tech against Rat Ogres and some mobility, I think 2 of these. This is like a pretty swarmy little build, I think. I like this build, actually, because you can still dive people with Marauder Horsemen, right? From here, we can get the Tempter. In case he gets caught, you can give him, like, Ward Safe. I like this build. This build feels pretty good. Hey, Bruno. Chesh, Yakshemash, man. Hope you're doing Bardzo Dobrze over in Poland. That is the president, I know. How could I turn down a game here? Yeah, so let's see. Is the replay ready yet? Should be any second. The finals game is going on. That is between Stingers and who's the other player there? Yeah, Maverick Sloth. So it's Korn versus who in the finals? Korn versus... I don't want to give Joe the wrong idea here. We don't have time for that right now. Joe, I'll happily play you another time though, bud. Okay, so SFT declaration. I'm just peeking. Peeking and creeping. Here, let's give you this roll. Looks great. Oh, we had a Vampire cosplayer tonight. That's cool. I did not notice that. Who is it? It's Maverick Sloth. So Maverick Sloth is Corn, and then Stingers is playing what? All right, old Stingers, who are you playing for us? We got to get a tease of the upcoming grand finals here. Had a good time playing Chaos Dwarfs tonight, despite the Haggard losses when we memed too hard. I'm excited for the tabletop channel too, guys. We're getting close. Once I finish the Chaos Dwarf army, painting it, which will take me hopefully not more than another 3 weeks, we will start filming battle reports. You know, I was thinking of doing like a very simplistic format where would you guys want like abridged battle reports or just like the full balls deep, 2-hour ones, right? Like I was thinking of doing like 15-minute battle reports where we take video clips of like the important stuff and like kind of like summarize the game. More so, like if there's a really important, cool moment, we can get into it. But I don't know. I feel like the longer battle reports are more fun. High Elf. Oh shit, we have High Elves in the finals versus Khorne. Okay, that's kind of cool. I remember some of those 40K battle reports you uploaded years ago, and they were great. Yeah, those are fun. That was fun. Maybe 2 channels for the different one. You like it balls deep? You want the longer ones? Raw and wriggling, precious? Okay. So some good feedback. Yeah, the thing is though, like a short one would be like 20 minutes and it'd be like the clutch moments would be filmed, but like the movement phase, we would just skip that basically. It'd be like, okay, here's where we started, here's where we finished. I'm going to shoot at this, and this, and then we kind of like, Will Hiles finally win an SFT? I'm not sure. We'll experiment. When we start the tabletop channel, we'll explore some options. I'm more of a fan of 40K tabletop personally, but a tabletop channel seems pretty sweet. Yeah, 40K is fun. I just don't like 10th edition. 10th edition 40K does not tickle my pickle at all. I really liked 8th edition 40K. I thought that was super fun. And I don't know. I just don't like 10th. I don't like 10th. I feel like leadership doesn't matter that much in 10th. Although I haven't played in years, so like the whole battle shock thing. Like I like how in Old World when you route something, it actually runs. Whereas in 40K, you just have the battle shock thing. It's kind of weird. I don't play AOS. I used to. I don't like it. Play on 40K. Does 40K in 40 minutes, and that feels like a good length. Yeah, I'll go take a look at them. But they have a team of like 7 or 8 people. I would never be able to replicate their quality. So it might be a little jank, but who knows? All right. So we got the grand finals now, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to party. The wait is finally over. Had a great time hanging out with you guys on this lovely Saturday night. Guys and gals and folks all across the world. And now it is time to live it up and have our grand finals, which is Khorne vs. High Elves. Will High Elves win an SFT? This is like a unicorn game. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Maybe they will. They've made it to the finals twice this season, actually. I've seen the High Elves twice in the finals. And yeah, maybe this is their time in the sun. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Okay. Doing this and that. And here we go. Is it possible to get a replay for Stinger playing semifinal game against Skaven? You could ask him. You could ask him for sure. Got a lot of good replays coming up, and here's our game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand finals. It is going to be Stingers on the High Elves facing off against Maverick Sloth, the champion of Khorne, blood for the blood god, all that sort of good stuff. Hey, Brian, I'm glad you've been enjoying it. Guys and gals, yes, we have I think my channel is 98.7% men, according to the analytics. And I think it's 98% dudes, like 1.5% women, and then the rest is doesn't have an identification. So I think that is how that goes. It's pretty standard fare for Warhammer stuff. Yeah. All right, let's party. Let's get it. It is going to be Glade of the Ever Queen. And let's get it going. Taking a look at the build here for RTK Stingers, a very solid tournament player, going to be rocking the Lord of Dragons, Imric. So Imric is here, and he is ready to go with the Start Lance as well as the Dragon Horn. So he's got all the buffs and his big breath attack. Front battle line's going to be Spearmen, backed up by a couple archers, including the Talons of Torquelada and Sisters of Avalorn. Okay, so a bit of magic damage shooting. Going to be very difficult to protect against Furies, but we'll see. White Lines of Krace in reserve to fight against Khorne Marauders and Warriors, and that is it. Looking at the armies here of the Maverick Sloth. Maverick Sloth is going to be rocking the Fleshhound Corps, so double Fleshhounds with a couple Exalted Chads of Khorne. These guys are so freaking cool. Anti-infantry, high melee attack at 75, and they also have a healing potion, which is pretty funny. So they can drink a potion of toughness, and that's going to heal them up. Aside from that, the rest of the army is pretty chaff-centric, I guess. Chaos Warriors? No, there's Warriors mixed in too. So we got Warriors, we got Marauders, we got Valkia, you know, all the good stuff. That's what's going down here. So ladies and gentlemen, let us know in chat. Who do you think's going to win? I certainly can't guess. Both of them have pretty good builds. The unorthodox elements of both builds, let's talk about that a little bit, would probably be the Exalted Hero of Khorne. On Horse, that's a bit off meta, and also the Talons of Torquelada and Sisters. It's a cool combo for alpha striking targets because the Talons of Torquelada, when they shoot something, they imbue fire weakness, which gives an additional 20% damage to the Sisters of Avalorn who do fire damage. So that's a cool combo for like melting Minotaurs of Khorne, all those different things like that. And it's always a good time. So Imric is he's a pretty big Chad for sure. Granted, Valkia could put some hurt on him. In a straight fight, though, with no running away, obviously Imric would win, especially with the Star Lance being popped. But it looks like the Elves are going to be trying to play objectives number 3 and objectives number 2, and will be basically forsaking the pushing of Khorne's home objective, which makes sense. Archers, a little bit of poke and stroke. Oh, we have the new Fireborn. So Fireborn got huge Giga Chad buffed. They have armor piercing now. This is one of the biggest changes for High Elves that is certainly going to buff their win rate, because it gives them an armor piercing mobile piece that isn't a monster. It's super good. The shock damage is going to be great. So breath attack there, really good. Oh, Star Dragon breaths. I felt that in tabletop. It does nail those Chaos Warriors of Khorne, taking down a ton of HP. Oh, and they were also flammable. Oh, that's so cool. So the breath attack does fire damage, right? And then you make them take 20% more from the arrows. All right, so Imric moves in and is going to be retreating as the Khornate characters are going to be trying to chase down Imric. The Lord of Dragons is trying to flee the scene. He might be able to get away here. 9,500 HP on him. He hasn't been hit yet, so certainly Asuryan is with him today. A couple spears might want to move forward as he is being caught, starting to take some damage. And now the dreaded Furies descend. One unit of Furies going to be jumping on the Storm Rider, so the Arwar, Lothar, and Seaguard are on their way in. And the Furies look like they changed their mind. Overall, it looks like the High Elves are pretty confident in defending their backfield. And Imric, is he going to be taking the fight? Starlance is active, so big stat buff. Currently at 693 weapon strength, and the Chadborn are now going to move in. So here they come. They do have armor piercing as well, and that's a big game changer. Looks like they maneuver away at the last second, maybe to intercept the Furies. Hard to tell. White Lines of Krace on their way up, and Imric is beating the brakes off this Exalted Hero of Khorne. He has given him the business. In the meantime, a little bit of firepower coming in from the Sisters of Avalorn, as well as the Talons of Torquelada. Back objective is being threatened by Khorne, but should be fine for the High Elves. They do have White Lines of Krace and Spearmen. The Vuvuzela has been sounded once more in the night. So right now, the entire Elven army is going to be getting a stat buff, which is crazy good. Slopnir coming down does tear through those spears very effectively. The White Lines of Krace do have their great weapons out, and they're going to be putting a royal bonking on the heads of some of these Khorne warriors. So Khorne warriors starting to take casualties. Imric is definitely being a raid boss here. He is not taking that much damage. He's hanging in there like a champ. Fireborn crushed the Fleshhounds of Khorne, and where are they going to go now? It looks like they're going to be trying to salvage the backfield. A couple Khorne dogs do get onto the back, onto the Sisters of Avalorn, but they're respectable fighters. They have 50 melee defense, so if something needs to hold for a long time, you can certainly count on the Sisters of Avalorn. And they do get some light cav coming in to help them. So now you see the Fleshhound starting to diminish as the Fireborn do pull back and start to peel them. Imric is going to be yielding the objective for now to try and value trade, which is smart. You need to stabilize your backfield. You need to disintegrate these guys and go from there. Now, this is a little bit dodgy, though. You don't want to let Khorne triple cap you. We do see the White Lines of Krace fighting off Chaos Warriors and Fleshhounds. They probably do lose that fight 2v1. Colin's going to be War Lines of Krace. A really good choice against infantry, especially armored infantry. The War Lines of Krace will do really good damage against armor or even just basic infantry. High Elves do seem to be out-trading value-wise against Khorne. Khorne does have the objective advantage, and now they're going to get a triple cap right here. So we do see that flipping here in a couple of seconds, unless something changes. And now the War Lions of Krace are here. Narnia all up in this game as the Lions feast tonight, tearing through the Marauders, looking extra adorable as they do it and roaring and stuff. Always a fun time. Imric getting chased by Valkia. And where's the Lifecaster? Okay, we see the Lifecaster in the bushes. And Imric is trying to take down the Exalted Heroes. Meanwhile, the Chadborn are coming in. So the Fireborn are going to be amazing here. Previously, they would have struggled against Minotaurs of Khorne because they have 70 armor. But now, with the armor piercing, they're going to be an excellent counter against these Khorne Taurs. And you can see the Khorne Taurs getting roasted by arrows, rode down by the Fireborn as well. Imric, the Lord of Dragons, taking the Exalted Hero of Khorne to Pound Town pretty effectively. 2,400 on this bad boy, as the Illyrian Reavers do circle around the back. And Khorne looking like they kind of got smashed really bad in this position. If the Exalted Heroes don't escape, if Imric is able to kill them and the Fireborn can, keep things in check here, I think the High Elves actually maybe start to take over this game. So back objective is owned by Khorne. They do have the triple cap. We have the dogfight, or dogs and cats battling it out. Yes, the eternal duel as the War Lions are battling versus the Fleshhounds. And Fleshhounds would normally win that in a head-up fight. But with the Spearman nearby providing support, that is going to be a win for the cats. White Lions of Krace with the Dragon Horn, their resilience certainly no joke. They might be able to grind this fight out. I think the Chaos Warriors probably barely beat them, but they do a good job in the process. And the Chadborn, they have their lances couched, and this Exalted Hero in danger of being surrounded. Valkia getting smashed up by Imric with the Star Lance active. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a tap out from the Khorne player. With Valkia dying, the Fireborn rampaging, and most of the fights turning to the favor of the High Elves very early in this game. That is going to be a High Elf faction, not faction war victory, but single faction tournament victory. Wow, GG. Well played. So Chadrick, 2,900 value. The Archers, 500 and 700, not bad. White Lions did a good job holding. They certainly held well for an elf. And Fireborn, 1,700 value there as well. The High Elves got it. He avenged me. And as far as this goes, Valkia did fine. I feel like these two characters were weird. I felt like that was the one weak link in that Khorne build. But aside from that, yeah, GG well played. GG well played. So ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this very sweaty late night stream, please do drop a like on the way out. We got 373. If we could pump those up to 500, that'd be great. And I just want to sincerely thank you guys all for joining. It was really fun. Thank you to the players for sticking around and to everyone who played me in between matches to kill time. That was great. And big thanks to the folks who donated tonight. There were some huge donations from Kavak as well as Werner, and 4 new channel members. So that makes a big difference in the life of my wife and I. So thank you guys so much for your support. And that is gonna be it. Take care of yourselves. Adios. Do widzenia. And we will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, the High Elves got it. That's pretty cool. GG, well played.